Hello everybody. Oh, we'll be getting the pre-roll ads out of the way. Oh, reset our timer for some L3 experience. And after that, we'll be doing a lot of drafties today. So feel free to drop by whenever you feel the itch for some limited. Other than that, oh, there's a lot of good things to do. We also got Midweek-Magic coming up. So that's a thing. My alter ego also going strong. For whatever reason, my background music does not work on my just chatting page, so I guess I'll have to set that up before anything else. But yeah. We'll be starting in 4 minutes and then go to town. Let's activate El Discordo. Maybe a little bit later. Set up on message. And then see what will happen. It's Midweek-Magic time. Already. Already Wednesday. So yeah. Kinda happy to see everybody dropping by. That's definitely nice. Let's go, Midweek-Magic. Magic, Premier Drafties, and Zero Budget to Brawl will be the agenda today. Other than that, I don't know why my... Boink. Don't know why the music works on my main screen but not on my other screen. But we'll have to figure that out a little bit later on. Because I would love to have you all hear the hardbound music right from the start. But that is totally fine. So let's reset everything else. Your battles have been awesome, by the way. Hey, Albert. Hello, hello, hello. VIP in the house. Yeah, I'll have to get the first 3 minutes right off the bat. But after that we can decide when to roll the break, so that's nice. So that's fine, that's fine. Should be nice. Already the 3rd of December, yeesh. Hey, welcome back, Albert. Ads are over. I'm doing great. Lurked a little bit around in Giorgio's stream. If you don't know him, Ember Pingu. Quite nice guy. Struggling a little bit with his motivation today. I'm kinda hyped. Enjoyed his Growl knock list. So a lot of very good brawling. We'll be doing a little bit of Midweek-Magic today, so that will be awesome. And then we go back to the drafties. I need more collection for the viewer battle weekend. Nah, missing the viewer battles is not too bad, Albert. That's totally fine. By the way, Albert, can you hear my background music? I've turned it on, but for whatever reason the Twitch bot does not show it. Ah, do we need background? I ask if you can hear the background music, because on the YouTube bot I hear the background music in my just chatting. Hey, Machikio, welcome back. But for whatever reason I cannot hear the first minutes of background music in my Twitch bot, and that's kinda strange. Okay, it's fine. Music a little bit too loud. The fun thing is, I already turned it down 20 dB, so it's kinda crazy. So yeah, with the scene transition it normally works, but for whatever reason, sometimes it's a little bit strange. Yeah, 10 to 50%. I'm barely louder than the music at this moment. Yeah, if you had a look at my OBS also shows the same thing. If I turn it up to the amount where I can hear it quite well, music is quite loud, and I'm still just a little bit louder, so I have to turn it down a little bit, and it's still going strong. As you can see, you can turn it down quite a lot, then you don't hear anything else. So I'm not sure about that. Hardbound music normally is kinda nice, but for whatever reason, it despises me today. So yeah, let's get the music out of the way, start the arena cliento, and lock it back in. Give me a second, just have to close the door. Hoo-ha! I am back. I am lagging as hell. But other than that, I am back. So yeah. The big problem with the background music while streaming is always how loud is my voice, how loud is the stream. Normally I don't hear both, so that's a little bit unfortunate though. But other than that, I think it's still quite okay. So let's lock it in, everybody. Music is like 66% in comparison to my own voice. Should be in general very good. Yeah, I've rewatched some of my mods and I think also it's quite okay at the moment. Especially when I started streaming with Color Obscure, my voice was way too quiet and the music was way too loud. That was also one of the reasons why when you have a look at the master settings with your audio, I normally try to get the setup at least between 30 to 50%. Because sometimes the people can they can't hear me and that just sucks. But having to compete with the in-game music is always a little bit oof. Still okay-ish, I would say. By the way, MojiQ, how are you doing today? Albert and me, we are fine. We're quite happy where we are so far. Yeah, it's a very hard balancing act that comes down to preference. Totally true, Albert. That is totally true. So everybody, it is time to restart the magic from scratch. Beep beep beep. Limited Madness was quite successful the last days. As you can see, record already reset because reasons. Magikio is doing good, Albert is doing fine too. Yeah, some viewers like music louder than streamer and vice versa. Totally true, Albert. Sometimes you don't want to hear your streamer, just enjoy the music. But nonetheless, you know the drill, it's Midweek-Magic time. First things first. Send my 500 gold reroll to heaven, and then have a look what will be waiting for us today. Each week, try out a different way to play Magic. So yeah, if you want to change the flavor, they have a lot of different playstyles. Definitely check out the Midweek-Magic, because you get free mythic and rare wildcards and some favorite cosmetics which cost a fortune in the store. Nonetheless, today is Brawl Builder Challenge, which is kind of nice. Choose any commander from the latest set and build a 100-card Brawl deck. So big shout outs to all of the avatar brawlers out there, especially Hebei 5-color enchantment shrines goes quite heavy. I will try to do a little bit of a color challenge today, maybe play no blue or red spells to slow roll my gold. But because I want to draft as much avatar as possible, I might not be able to. So keep that in mind. Ooh. Oi oi oi. MojiQ needs my help with this Midweek-Magic. Not so good with Brawl, unfortunately. Albert says he drafted the first time yesterday and ended up somehow in black, mainly goes, what the color never play, let me go. 0 and 3. Ah, it's totally fine. We also trend wrecked our first draft of Monday's stream, so that's okay. So yeah, let's go into the Brawl Challenger editor and have a look what we can build around. Blue and red should be off the table today. Otherwise, I definitely give a big shout out to MBR Pingu for making me craft some fancy cards. And also for Bambit Aus, giving me the Aaang with Savior. which I normally would draft. But yeah, you can decide what wildcards I have to burn. So if you want to see me waste my wildcards for some standard shenanigans, definitely do so at the start of a new season. That's the easiest way to make me waste my cards and give me a little bit more of a gem boost. By the way, this is the wrong account, so I'm stupid, I have to log out. Give me a second. Because the Knight of Yore does not have so much gemmies. We have a lot, but not so much. So, yeah, doxing myself a little bit. You know my email address, so that's okay. Let's see if that works. Yes, nice, nice, nice. So, Albert got the 5 mana spend card, really wanted to, so happy overall. Yeah, nice. Am I also using these cards in my Brawl and Standard decks? Yeah. The cards that my viewers make me craft, I'm allowed to use. Because the channel points, as you can see, are a Twitch affiliate thing. We did not start with that right away. But I think it's kind of fun for you all to have the chance to influence my journey with the Knight of Yore account. With the free-to-play series. And also give me either a boost or make me burn off my wildcards. Because otherwise, they just lie around. I'm not allowed to craft anything on my own volition. So I think giving you the option to demand some nice juicy crafts with some shoutouts is kind of fun. Because as you can see, you want to see me craft a mythic card in your name with a free shoutout on top. Whenever I draw it in Brawl, play it in Standard or whatever, give it your best shot and surprise me. There are a lot of cards that I cannot draft. So definitely a lot of options to give me also some Commander Precon cards if you want to see a Commander build for cheap. Other than that, I can definitely also build you a complete deck if you double up your investment. But yeah, that is the channel points. That is your free way with your support to make me do some stupid stuff, craft some funny things. Or sometimes spice it a little bit up. Bambit said he wanted to waste all of his points for some standard staples. Give me the 2 of the 3 of the 4 offs, so that he can have some awesome battles against me in the viewer battle queue on Saturday and Sunday. Because he thinks I am too weak in Constructed and I have to buff up. I crush him in Brawl, but otherwise he definitely gets me back in Historic and Standard. Ooh, what does Albert say? If play a pal, of course, not like trash cards. Ooh, do you want to see my blue cards? So maybe stop recording right now, go a little bit more to streamer mode. And go into timeless just because. What blue cards do you want to see, Albert? Do you want to see some rares, some mythics? Do you have some special crafts in mind? I have a lot of collection already, so it's a little bit tough. Just my rares. Here they are. If you have a special card in mind, you can definitely let me know. Otherwise, we might be here for a minute or two. I also thought about posting my collection as a whole. Empty Cheapout normally supports that, but I don't know how to do it the correct way, so I still have to look it up. Because Anaptochinchi needs you to pay up a little bit each month to make all of your deck lists and collection visible. So if you have a fun little rare or mythic in mind, definitely let me know. You have 3 cards in mind: Enduring Curiosity, Hornwhale and Fogbank. Ooh. The Curiosity I do not have, I think. I think Curiosity was something that evaded me during our Duskmon drafts. But I did not enjoy Duskmon too much, so we did not draft it. So yeah, Enduring Curiosity is still up for grabs. The first viewer that makes me craft a card gets the shoutout. That is the way of the channel points. Keeps it also spicy. If you want to keep me powerless, you can definitely also forgo that and just make me craft some jank. Because I still have a lot of wild cards to burn. The only upside for me is that I've got some power. The downside is never there because I know how to play around my handicaps. Ooh, nice, nice. Blue Kitty or Forkwall, your choice, and Forkwall should be a rare. Change my mind. The fun thing is, Albert, by the way, if you have a look at cards like... Oops, not collected. Comment on comments. Fog Bank. If you look at cards that are also comments in a comment, we found it out the last stream. If you have cards like Soul Warden, which can be with some special skins that are mythic, you can craft them with comments these days. Back in the day, you had to use your mythics and waste them. Now you can just print them for the cheapest cost and still get the awesome artwork. So that's really nice. You meant Fog Bank, of course. So yeah, you can redeem your common crafts too, Albert. That should be a way. Other than that, I will definitely craft the rare for you. So big shoutouts for Albert. Let's go to the Enduring. Enduring Curiosity. Big shoutouts to Albert the Adventurer, making me craft another rare wildcard. Enduring Curiosity, welcome to the collection. Big shoutouts to Albert the Adventurer. If you see him in chat, give him a lot of love. For everyone who is new to the stream, boom, boom, boom. We also have our cheat sheet here. So if you don't know it already, Albert the Adventurer, welcome to the Wall of Fame. Whenever I play the card, I have my cheat sheet open and give you all a shout out for the YouTube videos and the Twitch stream. So that's nice. Bambit saying he saves up for all of the rares and mythics to redeem. So that's a thing. You're a strong believer in starting power from Fog Bank versus aggro decks. Yeah, Fog Bank is nice. Being able to evade combat damage is pretty good, especially for 2 mana. One of my most favorite staples in the starter deck duels. Blue-white flyers are already pretty strong, and Fog Bank just being able to stall off the big creatures in red, blue, and black-white is so good. It's so nice. You saw Enduring on your first play during MTG in MTG store, and it was like, yeah, that's a good card. It's busted because it triggers on every creature hitting your opponent. So if you've got a lot of tokens, you can definitely draw yourself out. Can draw your whole library just with one wide attack. So that's really awesome. Nice, 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 nice. So yeah, big shoutouts to Albert the Adventurer, making me craft another powerful card for our collection. Ooh, and we also reset, nice. So everybody, the Knight of Fury is back with another reset. Nice! Green-white spells, blue-black spells, so we will maybe slow roll blue and black today. But let's see what we will do. Green-white is kinda nice, and normally you can reroll a lot of 500 gold rewards. Getting some 750s naturally is normally not the way. We are doing some Midweek-Magic today. By the way, big shoutouts to Albert the Adventurer, making me craft another powerful card. Enduring Curiosity, going quite strong. So the kitty card joins our collection. Other than that, we also have some crafts from the Avatar set. Big shoutouts to Bambit, who made me craft a lot of good stuff these days. So if you want to do that too, join our Twitch stream, earn yourself some channel points, and let me craft the cards for you with some free shoutouts and some awesomeness. We'll be playing some Armed Swift Savior today, because today's Midweek Magic is Avatar themed. I kinda like the power level here. And the ally is definitely strong. What does Aaang Swift Savior do for you? Pretty simple. When he enters, you airbend up to 1 target creature or spell, so it can be a really good instant speed tempo piece if you want to play control. Other than that, is awesome in tokens, because you can waterbend 8 and transform him whenever he attacks. You put a counter on each tapped creature you control, which is kinda nice if you have some waterbending with cards like, for example, the Katara. Aaang and Katara, Avatar's most famous pair. Water Tribes Hope, easy auto-include. Ooh, Mochik, you're asking me if I have Taste of Opulent Oligarch. The answer is no. Do you want to redeem her? Can do that, definitely. I'll do the deck tag and then we do some redemptions after that. So give me a sec, please. So yeah, we'll be playing in Historic Brawl because Historic Brawl Challenge is the Midweek Magic. So let's get all of the good token payoffs in the deck. Kinda want to flip Aaang too. Other than that, he's a very good control commander. So instant speed tokens should be the way today. So have a look at our resume fix with the token makings. We've got a lot of those. No, this is definitely a good thing. Like me the Cosmo Grunts and with the Ocelot Pride. If you have enough life gain, might be kinda nice. You can also go infinite with Upper, Steadfast Guardian, Aaang Swift Savior, and Doc Orlok in Band, in green, white, and blue. He's still pretty strong, just airbending your own stuff, especially with some pairs like the Upper for the airbending, and casting cards from exile, so he's also really good in decks that don't necessarily airbend. We'll be getting in all of our rare and mythic token makers. Still not sold on the Moogle Sweller, kinda like the card though. So I'm a little bit debating with myself. Stormchaser's Talent is a nice addition. Drake-Hatcher has to get some counters before it becomes really nasty. Kaito Cunning, Infiltrator, Jareth Flashlight is good. Katara's awesome. Medicant can double up your artifacts, so that's a thing. Other than that, I think we'll have a look at what power we can still include. Path to Exile is solid removal. We've got the Ademi, which can save all of our creatures, which I kinda like. At instant speed is pretty neat. Still not the biggest fan about Get Lost, but it's a very cheap catch-all card. Grand Abolisher being able to force the opponent to play during their own turn is kinda nice. Stoic Star Captain for my Seriema the Beloved. Was a victory for some tempo. Can play some Aven Interrupter, which is really fun. Because Aaang exiles cards, Aven Interrupter makes the opponent play all of the exiled cards for 4 instead of 2. Which is really good. So might do some instant speed shenanigans also. Seriema, my Beloved, definitely coming in. As a Savannah, I found out that this card is a very good card advantage engine. And some very good hard removal if you need it as a search, so that's really nice. He needs to take one turn off, but other than that, she needs to take one turn off, but other than that, she's really nice. Definitely pack some sweepers in your deck. That's for sure. Still not sure about Avatar's Wrath. Can be still quite nice though, especially if you've got a lot of enter the battlefield triggers. So I think we'll try this as a pseudo sweeper today. Got also an example of light. If we have a lot of life gain, might become pretty big and draw some more cards. Hakoda only good in allies. We don't play too many, so I think we slow roll him out. War Leader is good. Reclaimer is nice. Expel the Interlopers is awesome. Minwu can be good. Not sure about it. Sunfall. Easy peasy. Can also play some wombo combo with some sagas like Legend of Yang Cheng. So we'll be trying out that card. Love me the Verilux, but especially in blue-white dual colored, it's a little bit tough to go to 5. We also picked up in our draft this Abandoned Air Temple, so this is one of the better pairs for some token decks. Yeah. Albert and Magic Q having a lot of fun in chat, I love it. So what else of power can be added? Do we want to add? Kinda like the Dragon Trainer, reducing the cost of Aang's water bending, because it's an activated ability, the training grounds definitely helps you out. Could play the Planisphere, not sure about it. Love me the Hall Creeper. Waterbender Ascension also good if you go white, makes your stuff also unblockable. Chromos Teach Dark Amphibian Downpour is nice. Imprisoned in the Moon will come in as a removal spell, that's for sure. Big shoutouts to Albert the Adventurer, crafting the Enduring Curse City. Comes right into the deck, which is also a reason why I definitely wanted to play blue-white today, to show off how tokens can be. Kinda like the Starfield Vocalist doubling up our token making even more. Quantum Riddler for some draws. Azure Scale for some search. Curator for more uncounterable good stuff against control. River Region for some tempo. And other than that, I think we are quite well set up. We also picked up the One-Shitong, so a little bit of draw hate against the opponent is nice. Mistwedge Village for some uncounterability. We don't make too many artifacts, otherwise Arcway of Innovation is really awesome. And because waterbending also counts artifacts, I think we should get some artifact token making in our deck too. So yeah, the Potential Sphere quite nice against token because all of the tokens have the same name. If they are humans, if they are soldiers, you can exile all of them. So I think the Potential Sphere definitely a good thing to include. Magdien Idler, a good tempo piece. Absolute Virtue is an absolute meme card, but I kinda like it. You could also maybe play some Null Drift Direction and instant speed Air Bandit with the Evoke trigger on this deck. So I think we'll try out some advanced strategies and synergies today. Other than that, get all of your dual lands in. Let's have a look at the fixing before anything else. Get the rare fix out of the way. Have a look at it. Land slot. We got also all of the Modern Horizons free lands. So if my chat feels a little bit lonely, don't feel too lonely too much. I will be coming back to you right away. Just have to get the deck tick out of the way. So yeah, all of the dual land cards to fix our mana acceleration, especially decks that are not playing green. I love me all of these flip cards. They can be some really good extra spells, but otherwise are some really nice tap lands too. Then have a look at our search. We'll have to look for the colorless hints here. Fable Passage is easy, Flooded Strand, Windswept Heath, but I think we don't have the Surveillance or the Shock Lens in those colors, so maybe should cut those at the moment. Otherwise, I definitely encourage you play some fetch lands. Let's have a look at the pay. Is there something where we can pay? Multiversal Passage, Starting Town, of course. But yeah, we don't have the dual lands right now, so I'm a little bit screwed in that aspect. Other than that, because we play 100 cards, I think we play all of our dual lands that are coming to play tapped. Then have a look at our acceleration. Can play some Amonkhet Raceway for some potential speeding up. Like me, the ramp in Arid Arcway more than often wrecks my mana base, but still is fine, I would say. Other than that, definitely play some fetch lands if you have the right shocks or surveillance with the basic land types. Unfortunately, we don't have any in blue, white, and that is the reason why I will not play them, because they just thin your deck but cost you some life. So they are worse than basic lands at the moment. Okay. Then we need some removal. We've got to destroy all. So that's good. We've got the exile all. So that's fine. Then we have the lose all ability cards, which are kind of nice. So the lose all cards are normally my way to go in blue based decks. If you're in white, you can definitely play a lot of exile based stuff. But I personally think, especially if you have some flying creatures lying around or some tokens, just slowing down your opponent, shrinking the creatures down to size, and then just going to town with a big attack or two normally wins you the game quite often. Other than that, with the Aaang, I definitely want some instant speed. We have to look up our token makers. I think in the uncommon slot there are still some very good ones. Got also some seed cards from Alchemy, so don't sleep on those. So a lot of good stuff to look up. Kinda like also the big token makers like Release the Dogs, or some removal spells that also make you some tokens to speed up your clock. Big fan of Arif Rescue Mission for some tempo, so that's nice. And other than that, I think we are quite well set up. Spyglass Siren, for example, makes 2 mana for the water bending, so that's also a very nice cheap play. Can also search you up for some lands from the top if you need some. Could play some more draw. Not sure how much we already have in our deck. I think the card advantage is quite nice. So some cards like the Mischievous Mystic might be good. Just making you more tokens every now and then. But yeah, cheap token maker is definitely a good way because Aaang only costs 3 mana. It's an easy way. Some 2-for-1s definitely appreciated. Like me the Clayfired Bigs for some potential ancient effects. Also Intangible Word 2 kind of good to pump up your tokens even more. But I think we need a little bit more removal if I'm really honest. So yeah, as you can see, our collection after 115 days of free-to-play Magic already so big and so good. So exile-based effects are quite okay. Split between creature spells and non-creature spells is also quite solid. So how much removal do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Looks okay-ish, I would say. If we feel that our deck is a little bit too slow, we might put some more creatures in. Other than that, I think we just go to town. Don't really have to play too much value because... Also, too many Anthem effects, because Aaang himself, if he gets an attack in, as Aaang and La, you can definitely pump up your board and don't need cards like Intangible Virtue. Kinda like the Virtue though, because it gives us Vigilance for our token, which is really good for the waterbending. Can get some attacks in and then waterbend everything to flip the Aaang at instant speed, which is kind of fun. Hop to it is awesome, and I think we'll keep it as that. If we need more removal, we'll come back. I will definitely give you some updates after our games. And other than that, I think we're ready to go and rumble a little bit more. So big shoutouts to Bambit Australia 91 for making me craft the Aaang. So Bambit, this is for you. Bambit Aus 91. So let's have some fun, go into some games, and I will see you all later on in the deck tech. See you then. My Twitchers, I'm back, so let's have a look at chat. What does Albert say? He writes always so much, I love it. You didn't even think about the Saurus Flyers with the Fog Bank? Yeah, it's so good. I think white-blue in starter deck duels is one of the strongest, if not the strongest deck. Other than that, I love me the blue-red spells deck with the Balmor. And with the Nif Mizzet. And the white-black deck with the Elender. Bloody Faster, the girlfriend of Lobos Jr., played a lot of starter and free-to-play Magic yesterday. I think she spent 4 hours in the starter deck duels or something like that. Lost a lot with cats. Then I recommended switching deck up maybe a little bit more into the synergy. And she definitely had a lot of fun with that. So that was kind of fun to teach other streamers a little bit about playing Magic. She was so confused. And she has so much energy, so... Definitely missed a lot of awesome plays, but oof, it was so good. Definitely recommend you checking out. So what else do we have? Tesla, Opulent Oligarch, I don't have Mochikyo. If you want to craft it, we can definitely do that too. I'm pretty sure that I don't have it in the collection. Let's have a look. Not to collect it. I think I don't have any Taser, if I'm really honest. Yeah, Opulent Oligarch, there she is. Yeah, Novice is definitely a very good addition to the Aaang deck, that's for sure. Free token, don't BF to Sunborn. Sunborn is also in the deck, yeah. Big fan of Lynx, always with the play mainly white, yeah. And Web Counterspell. Ah, the, what's it called? Circuit stuff. Yeah, Serpent from Avatar is really busted. I played some Mono Blue Commander the other day. We had a little losing record because I think it's better in the 99, but it's really strong. Elspeth, if I have one, yeah. Yes, scribe for the voice of text. Yeah. So that's the thing at the moment. Can definitely check out my list or just ask me if you want to craft some cards. We'll have to look it up and then you can redeem your channel points. And that we'll go into some games, have some fun. So let's see the budget the brawl it is. Midweek-Magic Avatar. Let's play some Aaang. Swift Savior. I love Aaang. Aaang is so good. So get that one out of the way and then have some fun. Beep 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 boop boop. Oh yeah. By the way, if my microphone is too loud, definitely let me know too. Other than that, we go into game number 1 with Aaang Swift Savior against the Earth King, Badass Mad AFK. With a solid opener. kinda missed putting in our mana rocks in the deck. So we might be a little bit slow. Nonetheless, we'll give it our best. And I think with Aaang being also a pseudo removal spell in the command zone, we definitely have the time to maybe just curve out a little bit more. Mono green, go big. Playing some slime against humanity, you love to see it. Very nice. So what do? I think we'll start with our card draw here. Play the winner. Aaang also quite nice against tokens, because he exiles the tokens and they cannot be replayed. So that's pretty awesome. So there is the first big slime. Slime against humanity also really good counterplay against my lose all ability cards. So that's unfortunate, but still okay-ish, I would say. So let's draw another card, exile the token. Get our good stuff online. Adios. Then smack in for free. Could play the Sink into Stupor as a removal spell for their tokens, otherwise kinda like to play it as a spell. Aaang also really good with some blink shenanigans, so maybe I should put some self-exile effects in my deck list too. So I think we'll keep down our Sink into Stupor. When we know that the opponent plays go big tokens, Sink into Stupor definitely grows in value as a removal spell. And as long as we hit our land drops, it should be fine. So what now? Can play the upper, add flash. Don't really want our opponents to ramp it up. Of course, the more lands they have, the worse it will be. So what do? We can get lost, they will draw their lands either way. Can also pump up the Earth King to be a 4/4. Could also just shrink their stuff with the Amphibian Downpour here, which I think we'll kinda do. So drop our land here. Then go to attacks and see what happens. Could also Chrome Host Sea Shark, just get rid of the big stuff and go to Time of our Flyers. This might be the better play. We have a lot of options here. A lot of really good ones. Maybe do it like this, make some tokens. Keep the tempo high. See what happens. Kinda like where we are so far, so that's for sure. Okay, first grow. Does our opponent want to ramp it up once more? Indeed they do. So that's nice. Upper unfortunately only airbends our stuff. So we'll be... maybe playing him next turn after we attack with Aaang. Still need more lands. We can downpour, get rid of the abilities. They still have big creatures, but that's fine. Kinda want to hit my land drops. Whatever shall we do? We could flip the Aaang. Aaang also go really nice with the Chrome Horse Sea Shark tokens here. So we've got some really good options. Could play the One Shitong, get another big flyer. I personally think we need... definitely the Earth King's ability off the board, and then just make the slime token a little bit bigger. But getting the trample out of the way is definitely good. Cannot flip. Can waterbend, but I think with the flyers it doesn't really matter. We are already at 18, so that sucks. So tempering the opponent does not really do it right now. Throw the Ascension Pass for now. Missing the land drop here is unfortunate. Oh, so whatever will it be? Probably making a million big tokens. Can smack in with their stuff. I think I'll take the 9 here. Encampment always comes into play tapped in our deck, unfortunately. Still quite nice if you can enable attack with the Aaang here. So what else will we do? So yeah, we're getting pretty badly punished here right now. Definitely have to play the encampment. It's could attack with the flyers first, see what happens. Maybe draw into another untapped land. Yeah, did not matter. Our stuff is too small, which is the biggest problem here. We're so dead against their tramplers. I think this game is over. But it was definitely still a good run. Yeah, I just think we pass for now. We are at 9, we have to jump at least 1, 2, 3 creatures. Can do that with the tokens here. But yeah, not hitting a sweeper or anything else gets me. Getting the attacks in, not the best play. We don't have too many good blockers against the big stuff though. They might want to play around the Aetherize. Yeah. Sea-Shark being down is okay. Earth King Slime against humanity, you'll have to see it. Such a wonky deck. So what can I do? Can make some tokens. Can animate only 2. Is it good enough? Not really, they have 13 attack here. Would love me instant speed remover. And that just animating our tokens is the way. So let's see if we can live. Have to jump like this, have to jump like that. Still take 10. So it doesn't even matter. This is just game. Still was a good run. I'm sad. Getting chanked out by Slime against humanity. But that's totally fine. Whoops, that's the wrong one. So yeah, first loss against mono green Slime. But that was a hard counter against our deck. Tempo was a little bit iffy. Giving them the 2 tokens to draw even more lands was unfortunate. Ooh, now playing against Katara Water Tribe's Hope. So another good commander. Yeah. We're playing Aaang tokens. You can definitely also play Aaang Control, which has a way better matchup against those decks because he plays a million Rafts. But because this is 0 budget brawl and I'm not allowed to craft anything, if my viewers don't use their channel points, we don't have too many sweepers. But that is still totally fine. Because I think our collection still goes quite strong. So play the Multiversal Passage tapped. See what happens. Next time we can go Chrome Host into Remarkable Readings on turn 4, which is good. Ramp it up. Make a lot of tokens. Maybe flip the Aaang, pump the board, see if it's good enough this time. Playing against token mirror match is also kind of fun to see. Yeah, GG's anyways. It was a good game. I love to see the jank of the opponent's Slime against humanity deck. Never can go wrong with that one. Kinda excited to see how far we come with our win record with the Swift Savior today. I think he's a very strong commander. But the opposition, especially in Historic Brawl, is so good. Avatar really wrecked the power level again. I think the first big shift in power level was when Final Fantasy released. And Avatar definitely put it another tier above. So get the readings on the island. Make another 4 tokens. Stay back on defense for now. Good thing about Swift Savior, it is the only card that needs to attack, so you can tap down your whole stuff with water bending, go to town. Or just maybe play some station lands. Don't know if we play Adaja. Might have to put that into our deck too. Might have missed it. No, we play the station lands, so that's good. Uha, open with the Cosmo Grant. So we might be dead very, very soon. Ooh, Expelled Interlopus is really good. How much do I want to wait? I think I don't have the extra turn. So let's play... They can grow their board once more, but I think I would take too much damage. So let's rough for 0. They get their flyer, which is fine. But I reset them for a lot of cards. So nice little 4 against 1. 1 or 2. Next turn we can go Exalted Sunborn into Evangelist, or slow roll it a little bit more for the Caracal to make 1,000,000 cat tokens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if we really want it. Could just hardcast the Sunborn. If it sticks, next turn will be awesome. So maybe do this. It's also a life linker to keep us afloat, so I think that's fine. Exalted Sunborn is such a busted card. I like it. All of the token doublers are so good. They're so nice. Ah, there's a Get Lost. Unfortunate. But more artifacts, the better Aaang is. So that's good. Opponent also with the Momo. Kinda interesting to see that one. Did not see too many flyers of them. Kinda like the Uncommon Crafts here with the Triplicate Spirits. Oh, and they've got their own Aaang. Nice. Can flicker the Inside Source to make another Detective. Could also flicker some of our Incubator tokens here. But I think tempo-wise we are very, very far behind. Yeah, they go white. Seems reasonable with Katara as a top end. I think Katara the better commander in tokens. Aaang really good if you play Texas. Texas Hold'em, haha. Yeah, what do we do? I think we just play the Regal Caracal here. Maybe animate our tokens, try to pressure a little bit. Could have also played Evangelist, keep up the Aaang here for the Katara coming down. We can still bounce her, so... it should be still fine. Our win condition in the air, definitely the remarkable readings here. Getting some big attacks in, keeping the defense strong. Big problem with the Katara is though, all of the creatures get the base power boost, so that's an exponential growth. And that's a little bit too tough. Yeah, that's the only. Aaang and La it is. So we don't have too much choice right now. What can we do? Toby is really good for them. Appa is really nice for us. We can hit them with the cats, that's for sure. 5, 8, 10, 12, 16. Get them down to 4. If you really want to. Maybe play it like this. Activate here. I think they tapped out, they were too greedy. This is 9, this is 12. This is 16 and we can pump up for another 5. Oh, this is ever so close. We need 1 extra land. Can pump up the whole board for 5. If we get another counter, we should be able to win with damage here. Nope. This is at least another land. Come on, deck, please, 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 please. Give me another counter. Yeah, there it is. Up to it, perfect. So go up to 5, give another token, left link in the boost, and hit in for game. Could have played that Emu too, so 1 extra damage on the board, but it's good enough. Hey, Epiphosaurus Rex! Welcome back to stream. Coming at the best time. Winning the mirror match. Tokens versus tokens. Our opponent was a little bit too greedy with their Aaang activation. Remarkable readings looming in the land slot. Hahaha. Oh, my Puff's going strong. I love it. So yeah, redeemed ourselves 1-1. Let's get our midweek magic wins and then just draft it up once more. I want to see more awesome legends. By the way, everybody, big shoutouts to Bambit for making me craft the Aaang. Would have loved to draft him, but still crafting him is fine. So this episode is dedicated to Bambit Aus 91. First wildcard of the day, Words of Rage. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's a juicy sweeper for the mono red list. That's a really good one. Especially in red go big. Hey, Raisasa, welcome back, welcome back. Have I made tokens of my commander yet? Nope. But I think you can definitely do so. We've got the Imposter Syndrome in our collection setting. But I did not find the right deck to play it. Kinda like Imposter Syndrome in go big landfall decks or ramp decks, so more for the greens. Can be a nice payoff though. If you play a lot of non-token creatures to copy. Our list a little bit slow, but still nice. So we've got the Stoic Star Captain, which can search for Siriema, my beloved. Let's drop the blue, playing against Upper Steadfast Guardian. A lot of power going around. Hey, Ricehauser says, my friend made 2 tokens in a game against me yesterday and went infinite on his turns. Aaang can definitely easily go infinite, as can the Upper. I think Upper in mono white not so easily, but if you go 3 color green, blue and white allies with Katara for example, you can jam all of the airband cards in and go to town. There is also a lot of flicker action which you can use. So I think you don't always need the airbanding. Just exiling your stuff is normally good enough. If I remember correctly. Definitely correct me if I'm wrong. Haha, Cosmo Grand Zenith once again. Cosmo Grand Zenith is really busted with Agatha's Soul Cauldron, so we have some choices to make. Kinda like the Detention Sphere, getting rid of the Soul Cauldron here. Have to permanently remove the Zenith, otherwise the Upper will just bounce our enchantments. So with the Flicker and the airbending going around, our enchantment-based removal becoming way worse. So what do we do? Upper only flickers their stuff. So we could play Detention Sphere on the Cosmogrant, could just get lost it. Which I think is solid. Aanging their stuff not so good because the Cosmogrant wants to play double spells. So let's just get rid of him right away. They get their extra maps, but it is fine. What does Racehauser say? Yeah, he just pays the cost of the additional turns using creatures. Nice, nice, nice. So much wombo combo potential in Avatar. You will love to see it. By the way, Rex, I love your spinning dinosaurs. They are so fun. They are so much fun to see. Now we have the Mild Drifter here. If you have 6 mana lying around, you can evoke this one, flicker him with Aaang, and get him for a discount. We've got some options here. We can search for Siriema. I personally want to draw into my land drops and curve out, so I think I'll just evoke the Null Drifter here. Perfect. I love it. Opponent not playing anything on turn 3 is a little bit strange. Also, their Atraxa leaves are sus as hell. So let's evoke it in. Null Drifter also kinda nice with all of the flicker spells. So I think you can do, especially with the Swift Savior in your command slot, a lot of instant speed, flicker shenanigans. We play him as fair as possible, because my collection allows me not to do any more broken stuff. But we definitely packed some power into the deck, so it's okay. Ooh, Raizaza made a Pandim deck. Definitely post it on the Discord. Let me know the power, right? If you challenge me by the time you're back, ooh, that's totally fine. By the way, I think the Euro Battle queue is still open. Yeah. Might have to close my Euro Battle queue. Some in between games you can definitely challenge me to. Don't want to play too many Euro Battles today though. So maybe keep the challenges for the weekend. So Solemn Simulacrum, another nice ETB card with the Aaang. So I definitely should put all of my warp cards in the deck too. Maybe go a little bit more Natsu with my stuff. Okay, Soul Cauldron it is. Oh, what can we do? We can go and Exhaust here. Exhaust, by the way, also really nice with airbending. Everything that resets your cards, flickers them is really good. So play Halia, my beloved. Cosmo Grant exiled gives the Simulacrum a counter, so I think I will not attack here. I can also exile my Null Drifter, which I don't like. So stay back on defense, pass for now. Have a good day, Ray. See you soon. Okay, emergency eject, nice, nice. More tokens for my waterbending, I love to see it. Haha, Sword of Once and Future is annoying. Oh, they milled it, what? Why? Sword of Once and Future is one of the best outs to my removal because my aura is bounced just off the opponent's creatures if they equip it because protection is busted. Okay, instead they go for the cloud here. That's fine. That is totally okay. So what can we do? Kinda want to play Chromos into Serima. But I think we don't have the luxury to do so. So play the Serima first, because of reasons known. I love it. Question is what we search. We can go for the upper Wombo combo with Aaang. Can just search Katara to go nuts. Could search Venar to draw more cards. Or just go for the one-shot here. Kinda like also the protection with the Demi. I personally think we just go and play our game-winning combos here. So drop the Arcway, bounce the plains, I would say. No, maybe bounce the island. I need my white sources in play. Then land our token for another plains. We need more white. Hey, Ember Pingu, Georgia with the raid. Thank you so much.
Just raided with 2 viewers.
Very, very nice. How was the rest of your stream, Georgia? Hope you had a lot of fun with the updated Grolnak list. Big shoutouts to Ember Pingu, for those of you who know him and did not follow him already. Do so now. He's an awesome streamer from Italy. And if you follow him, definitely drop by his streams, because he plays a lot of awesome Commander Wheel these days. And that's a lot of fun. Here's the link to his stream. By the way, Giorgio, you hit affiliate. I'm so proud of you. Very nice, very nice. I love to see my fellow streamers grow so fast. Ah, it warms my heart. Your deck changed a lot. It really is great when you get it going. Nice. Yeah, that's what I want to see. By the way, George, a very nice diamond you have there. VIP in the house. Might have to do that too, if a VIP raids. Do it like this. Okay, what did our opponent do? Play the Cloud, get the Lost Cheetah, most busted equipment that I know so far. I think Ubusawa's Cheetah, they also printed on Arena right now. So big oof there. I like one of my white sources, so I think I'll play the Abandoned Air Temple here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can crew Serima, can play Aaang. Kinda want to get rid of the Cheetah right now for good. So let's play the Attention Sphere. Soul Quadrant is bad, but Cheetah is really obnoxious, so get rid of that one. And I think white does not have too many protection spells also for the equipment. Hey, a Janky VIP obtained badge. Perfect. And we also have ads right now, so for everyone who might miss a little bit of the stream, let me know in chat. Want to find out how much ad break you really have to endure. So yeah, puts a counter, Cheetah be gone. Yeah. Lurking in the background, I love to see it. What else will we do? Upper is really nasty against all of my enchantment-based removals. Wrath, normally a little bit of a way to set back my ETBs, but we play against so many ETB spell decks. So that's a little bit annoying. Can definitely crew up Serema, that's for sure. Could have maybe attacked with the Star Captain, but we have a lot of creatures in grave. So Soul Crawler also a nice combat trick here. Maybe just play Katara and go to town. Yeah, ads are playing right now, so sorry for that. Hey, Bambait, welcome back. Whoops. So, play the Katara and cry a little bit in Serema. Mono White should normally be a good matchup for us, but we'll see how far we come with that. As long as our opponent doesn't wombo combo us with the upper here, we should be fine. So play Katara first, then go maybe a little bit wider with the Seed Shark next turn. Then just go to town. Okay, one ring. Opponent plays a lot of power. Agile. As soon as you get here. Yeah, you picked the right time, Bambit. Sorry for that one. So take the 5. So what else can we do? We've got the Abandoned Air Temple, can go really big right now if you really want to. Can make a lot of tokens with the Sea Shark, which I kinda like. Maybe set up for next turn. Our opponent resetting the board with the upper is definitely a good defensive play. I can keep up the Aaang to counter the upper, so that's fine. Insignificance also is instant speed, so I think we can just go to... we can pass now and see what our opponent does. Slow roll. Water bending is instant speed, as is the pump, so that's fine. Not tapping down my legend here might have been a big mistake, because Serema gives indestructible against sweepers. Yeah, okay, but the opponent concedes. So no answer for the Katara, I love to see it. So yeah, we've got another 30 seconds of ads, so I will slow roll our deck tech a little bit. Our rewind. Oh, I kind of like where the deck is so far. That's very nice. So everybody, ads should be over, at least if Twitch gives me the right messages. For everybody who might have missed the gameplay, opponent milled for whatever reason their sort of once in future, which I think was a big mistake. They did not know that we played a lot of enchantment-based removal, but they could have bounced all of our enchantments here. Whoops. So here, the sort of once in future. One of the better counter plays against any colored deck, so put them into your deck list, especially if you play cards like Cloud Midgard Mercenary. We won the game because our opponent was a little bit too annoyed of the Katara and the Aaang being able to tempo their plays. So Aaang at instant speed as an interruption spell, also quite nice against, especially counter spells. Or maybe some proactive sorcery speed spells. So yeah, we won the tempo game, the Katara was on a win condition, Serima, my beloved, doing the job once again. And Chromos Sichak making 1,000,000 tokens to make my board even bigger. So yeah, we are 2-1. Going quite good in our Midweek Magic. Playing Bambit Ausis awesome Aaang. So let's have a look what our next wildcard will be. Ooh, another rare. Ho-ho! And it joins up. Nice, nice. Doubles up all of the triggers of your legendary creatures entering. And also attacking. All of the creatures. All of the triggers. This card is awesome if you play free color. Love it. So yeah, big shoutouts to Bambit's Aaang. Build the deck extra for you, Bambit. Nah. You did not craft the Aaang at the Crossroads. I also have the receipts on my Steam page. Look at that draft deck. What can you see? What can you see? Amber Pingo redeemed his Aaang on a 6. Deck tech. Deck name. But I drafted this Aaang. I drafted him legally. You crafted Aaang Swift Savior. I don't have the receipts. I might be able to look them up though, maybe on the Stream Elements or the Nightbot. Because I think I've got a record of all of the redemptions somewhere on my Twitch. I have to dig it out. But yeah, this is our decklist so far. Playing a little bit of Midweek-Magic Historic Brawl. Zero budget Brawl for all of you who might not know me. My name is Peter, aka the Knight of Yore, but that is what I am, not who I am. So you can always call me by my first name. Other than that, we'll be playing a lot of tokens today. So white-blue tokens go white. I also saw a lot of control Aaang lists, but we don't have enough control elements to make that work. So this is more of a mid-range token list with a little bit of tempo and a little bit of removal. Albert the Adventurer also made me craft some nice juicy Curiosity. Enduring Curiosity is also an addition to our list. So we'll be able to draw even more cards. Playing against the Walls of Ba Sing Se. Interesting. Other permanents in control have Indestructible. Mono-colored deck. We are color screwed, so we'll have to mulligan here. This is also a mono-white hand. But I think we can curve out with that one, so we'll try and see how far we come. Yeah, Bambit is properly broke. He redeemed all of his mythic and rare redemptions before I pushed down the notch a little bit. By the way, Bambit, the rares and mythics only cost, I think, at the moment, 2,500 and 5,000 Loris. So I halved all of the redemption points. So you can definitely redeem more than ever. If it's still too expensive, let me know. But I think if the stream grows too much, I might have troubles with cashing in all of the redemptions because I don't have enough wildcards. You have 850 Loris right now. Nice. By the way, I think with every raid that we do, you should be able to gain another 250 for the day extra. RN9, what did you write? Nah. No bots allowed. Bot be gone. Very nice. Ah, Nightbot doing its duty, I love it. So, opponent with the replicating ring, ramping up even some more. I've got enough answers for the walls, so I'm not too scared. If they play Ugin though, we are just dead. So let's try and curve out as much as possible. Would love to fix us into blue though. So play the array first, go for the Voice of Victory. Voice kinda nice if we have some mass pump. Other than that, just hit in. Because we are the aggressor in this matchup. Tap down and pass. Hey, make it 50 Loris for the Mythic. Yeah, I've streamlined the Mythic and the Rare redemptions to, I think, 1 redemption per stream. So that's also a thing. Could definitely maybe change that too. Let's go and have a look. Nope. Where is it? Power-ups and channel points, I think it is. So, what can we do? We've got the Cosmogrant now. That's awesome. So we can go race across ambush into Cosmogrant, go even wider. Opponent will play their walls next turn. We could also keep up the 3 steps ahead just to counter, which might be good. Also have the Aaang at instant speed, so maybe play it a little bit slower. I think we just play the Razor Grass field tapped here. Aaang also can bounce the wall, so it doesn't really matter. I think we'll do it like this. Play the Halia first. I'm stupid. We should have played the Cosmogrant first. Now, yeah, we bounce. Yeah, we just play the Halia. It doesn't matter. I can show you something nice too, if I really want to. So smack in for free. Draw another card with the Halia. Maybe should have played the Cosmogrant Zenith, but I think we'll just keep up the Aaang here for some tempo plays. So that the opponent wastes their mana. Station for free, pass for now. Got 2 really good counter spells and a lot of board pressure, so I think tempo is definitely on our side. So pass for now. And Zeriama, my beloved, is once more on my side. Okay, opponent with this Solemn Simulacrum. I think we just counter here. Oh, we need double blue, I'm stupid. So that does not work. Can waste our opponent a little bit more mana though. So this is unfortunate. Totally overlooked that we need the double blue. It's still fine-ish, I would say. But let's keep this Aaang up, see what happens. If it does not work out, we still got the Sunfall to exile their stuff. So Indestructible does not do the trick. Yeah, I'm gonna marry a spaceship, that's so true. AI waifu's going quite strong these days. So that's a thing. That card can definitely not hit the battlefield. I will airbed the One Ring, thank you very much. You can replay it, but I don't really care. Another blue source would have been awesome. Can airbend my own stuff. Kinda sad right now. 3 steps ahead is good in my deck, but not having the extra blue sucks a little bit too much. So what can we do? We can definitely pressure, that's for sure. Can draw more cards with the Halia, I think that's the way. The lower their life is, the better for us. Not having Cosmogrant pumping my board is a little bit unlucky. Ah, there's my second island, coming down 1 turn too late. Should be still fine with Zeriama giving my legends indestructible against some sweeps. Also without Wooing their deck does not do too much nasty, I would say. Ooh, Platinum Angel is good. That's a nice one. So we've got a lot of power plays here. Not being able to double spell is unfortunate. We could just Aaang and La pump up my board. Could Zeriama enter my removal. Could just reset my Aaang with the upper. Got a lot of plays. Some of them better than the others. What do I really want to do? Kinda want to set my good stuff go big. Gain some life, attacking with the Voice of Victory to make some tokens, draw another card with the Halia. We got some answers for the Platinum Angel, so that's okay. Platinum Angel with the indestructibility of the Buzzing Say is kind of fun. Also making a very big token with Sunfall and off a sweep is definitely nice. So let's make all of my stuff station here, pass for now. Draw another card. Ooh, Interrupter with the Aaang is nice. So yeah, I can reset the Aaang with upper if we need to. Otherwise we can just Sunfall, rough the whole board. Would love to get my opponent down though. Okay, Palladium Mirror. So the One Ring drawing them a lot of cards is also a thing. So what do I want to do? Kinda like getting rid of all of my creatures and then just roughing the board too. Could also just attack in. I think we just Sunfall here. It hurts me a little bit, but not too much. We also make a big token which can kill them on the spot. Yeah, I just think that's the way. Do it like this, reset the board. Make a big 9/9. Walls of Passing, Sale plus Platinum actually is kind of fun. Would have loved to get them down below 0 and then just exiling the board. But I think this is the better play. Could have definitely saved all of my creatures with the upper if I really wanted to. Walls coming down once again. I think we just win now here. Play Serima. Set up a little bit of good stuff. Get all of the good flyers. Draw me some more cuts. The airbending also resetting my ATBs with the Serima is so fun. So could go big, go wide, could go for one Chitong, both are good. I will pick the Katara here. Colorless kind of struggles against board wipes and flyers. Does not have too much removal. So what does my humble jet say? A knight of yours, a true brewer? I don't know. Oh, I know. I'm a good brewer. Thanks for the flower spam bit. Net decked. Oh, we get you to play Jank and enjoy it, baby, just so you wait. This card control list in mono black at the moment that is terrorizing Fun Queue. What's the best answer for that? Couldn't find a good way to beat that list. I guess this card to deck list. Oof. I'm speaking around about standard right now, Albert. Card round value is definitely the way to counter this card, that's for sure. Yeah. So what do we have here? Precursor Golem with Indestructibility, Aether Spark 2. So opponent decides to annoy me as much as possible. We can play Vena. Exile their boys if we really want to. Do we have them dead on board is the question, but how much damage can we get in with Katara? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can play the Aaang, still have 3. Not having any evasion sucks, so I think the flyers might be the best way to win this one. Play Katara, keep up Interruptor is a thing. You have so many good plays right now. Could flip Heidelin, attack with the Serima. I think that's also quite nice. Also keeps our opponent from their wandering, drawing them a million cards. So do it like this. Flip Vena. Get rid of the card draw. Ah! I'm stupid. Vena comes into play tap because he transforms. He doesn't come into play. He taps down. Whoops. Okay, that was stupid. They also have the Fomori Vault, which searches them for whatever they need from the top. So yeah. I think this was a punt. I'll take that one for the punt count. Talking a lot, but don't think. Ugh. I do not think. More airbending noises, yeah. Airbend plus Doc Orlok. Still not sure how good the airbend deck is in best of 1. I think especially blue-black midrange quite good right now in standard. And a lot of Badger Mole Cups going around with Uroboroid. I saw Hamhawks42 play a lot of Cavero combo too with Insidious Roots. As long as it is legal, I think that's also a really good combo deck. He played a lot of in best of 3. Have to look up the what, how good his win record was. But definitely looked fun. Open with the Wretched Bond. Destroy each non-permanent with mana value equal to the number of charge counters. Need some time to get going, so that's at least something. Can I out-tempo our opponent? We can Aaang. Cannot copy him right now. Still need to take in with a lot of stuff. Play Aaang, get rid of the walls, attack in with the Heidelin and with the Serima. We need 1 extra tempo piece so that we can win this turn. I think it's still worth it. Play the Aaang right now. Walls be gone for another turn, please. If I did not fumble last turn, we would have had the win right now. I think it's still okay-ish. And can go crew up, incubator token. Station up for 4. They have to jump on the floor. Serima is giving my legends indestructible really good against the Wretched Bond here. So I personally think as long as they don't top deck Eugene, should be still fine. So give Serima indestructible. I also got my indestructible wombo combo 0 opponent. So have a look at that, check that out. I'm turtling so much around this game. Kinda annoying to see mono brown giving me such a hard time. So play the air temple, pass for now. The next turn I think we should have the win in the air. Ah, of course they have the Emrakul and yoink my whole board. Come on, this sucks. Ah, I hate it. Ah, for volleyball is so busted. Ah, I hate it. And I think they top deck the Emrakul too. I'm so sad right now. If I did not fumble with the Heidelin, we would have had the win. This sucks. And we already wasted our Sunfall. I hate Emrakul. Such a stupid card. They are living the dream right now. So yeah, definitely played a little bit different, a little bit more aggressive than me. This was just dawdling around. Losing myself in chat. So yeah, I don't think we have any outs to this. Because 3 steps ahead only copies cards that we control. I don't have any shapeshifters which can control the copy the Emrakul here. And it's also a cast trigger. I think the shapeshifters cast as the shapeshifter and then enter as a copy, so the cast does not work. Might be wrong though. Not sure about it. We can at least have a look at the top and then concede. But yeah, this sucks. Upper only exiles stuff that we control, not that we own. So yeah, this is game. Ah, I hate it. Was definitely our win there. Has been stolen by big spaghetti monster. Yeah, the value. Albert says he does not think Cam is playing Roots at the moment. Would love to make it work, but couldn't find the list. Oi oi. Amber Pingu does not hang out best of 3 enough. You play Historic mainly. Standard has been unplayable for almost a year for your taste. Yeah, especially with VV round, it was quite obnoxious. Albert highly encourages to test Fun Q if you want to tip your toe in Standard a bit. Yeah, unranked is definitely the thing. Ooh. So let's go again. I need my cosmetic and then we go and do some drafties. Ooh, that was a fast one. Game number 5. Could have had our 3rd win already. Now we have to play for the marbles. Kinda want to get a winning record with the deck. But Arena seems to have a different opinion. Playing against mono red, long shot rebel bowman. Ooh, mono red burn. Kinda like that one. Very good budget commander for a few budget players out there. Non-creature spells you cast, get a discount is awesome. And whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. So also really nice in Commander. Not only in Brawl. So play the Guild Gate, pass for now. Opponent sets up with the spell bomb, that's fine. Ooh, Ember Pingu tried Sada. Nice, very nice. So much potential. Sada is also a very nice wombo combo and budget friendly commander. So many good pump spells incoming and uncommon. And other than that, just play a lot of token makers and go to town. Sometimes Sada dies before you can get the combo off, but if you can do that uninterrupted, it's just awesome. Okay, with the Cleansing Wildfire, I'll gladly take another Plains from my deck, thank you. Encampment always comes at the play tapped. We can curve out a little bit with the Voice of Victory. Molten Duplication plus Sada is also busted. Yeah, totally true. That's totally true, Pingu. Yeah, block here. No damage from me. Kinda want my second white from my hand so far, so think a slow roll, play the encampment. Keep up the Eaten by Piranhas, which is awesome if the longbow comes down. We have an answer for the burn, so that's good. I love me all of the lose all ability cards, they are so good in blue. Okay, wants to get rid of my Voice of Victory. Kinda like it that they 2-for-1 themselves. Perfect. We play a lot of value, so if red shoots all of his shots at my creatures, I love it. I think the win condition at the moment is Uribask's Forge here. We'll take the 2 here though. Don't want to give them a permanent token and use this one on their commander, that's for sure. Could also bounce their tokens with the Aaang. So what else can we do? Can play the Serima, my beloved. Get myself more value. Can pick some go white with the Dion here, which is fine. Can pick the Vinar to draw more cards. Can pick the One Chitong against some card draw. With the mana that we have so far, I kinda like the ATB cards. We are quite well set up with our creatures, so I think we can keep it as is. Could just play the Halia, which is a hard counter against mono red. I think both are good. Might want to search up my life gain and my card draw. So play it like this, tap like that, pass for now. Yeah, edit your videos, Giorgio. I want to promote more YouTubes. Do me a favor and create some good stuff. We want all of the insight. Okay, Goblin Cavalier. Annoying. Hex Codes. Sledge, really good. I can play Cosmogrant, go wide, which is fine, I would say. Don't get the extra life for the Halia, but it's okay-ish, I would say. Kinda want some board presence here. Could also slow roll a little bit more with the Avatar's Wrath. So make some tokens, go exactly up to 7, which is a wombo combo for my Serima. And then crew it up. And stay on defense for now. Cavalier will become a 4-1 at the moment. Forge also making a 4-1, so a lot of damage on board. Especially early Uribask's Forge, kinda crazy. So let's see how long I can stay alive. I think I'll have to block here. Don't really love it. Might be my destiny though. Avatar's Wrath really good against the tokens of the Hexcode Sledge. Also makes the Cavalier cost more. Kinda want to keep my Serima around, so I think I'll go down to 13 here. Not the best choice against Mono Red, but that is where we are right now. If we can hit another land for the Legend of Yangchen, it would be awesome to get rid of the annoying Forge. Be nice to Peter. No! Never, says Bambit. Totally legit. I dig it. That's totally fine. Ah, Fist of Flames, yikes. That's a lot of damage. So big oof. Would love to hit another land to double spell here. Don't have too many non-land permanents though. Kinda like the Bombo combo with Asteli Reclaimer and Legend of Yangcheng, by the way. That's really fun. So can play the Aaang here, get rid of their Forge token. Can still not double spell, which sucks. Could double spell Exalted Sunborn into Eaten by Piranhas, which is kinda nice. I think it's not good enough though. Getting rid of the Cavalier's Trample is definitely the thing. Might be the way. I think it's still okay. So play Exalted Sunborn, play the Eaten by Piranhas, get rid of the Trample. Put another amount of call tokens or make just a lot of humans. I think we just make more tokens. Get all of the value from the Sunborn here. I kinda want to pressure, but I think we have to stay back. My life gain is gone. Avatar's Wrath also a little bit of a number with all of the tokens that we have. So a lot of pros and cons here. Decision making in this game really tough. Because we don't hit our land drops, we cannot play our plays as I want to. And they definitely have a lot of really good evasive pump. So Wrath might have been the best play here. Keep Serima around or Cosmogrant, but their Forge still goes strong. I need that extra land untapped for the Legend. If we can get that down, I think we should be safe once again. Otherwise we will die to Urabrask's Forge. I'm so sad right now. Fumbling against Mono Red is always fun. Come on, opponent, I want to be done with the Midweek-Magics. Release me from my pain. Timeout wins are not what I desire. And especially our opponent's deck looks awesome. Look at that budget. Especially Midweek-Magic players always play the best budget builds, I love to see it. We play a lot of power. Yeah, they timed out, unfortunate. Yeah, there's a Legend and that should be game. So play the Legend of Yangcheng. Get rid of their Urabrask's Forge. They still have the long shot, but I can Avatar's Wrath if I really want to. Otherwise I can just reset them with the Aaang here. Oh, my biggest trouble was definitely the big, hasty Trample token. Urabrask's Forge is such a good card. I love it. Really good in self-sacrifice, really good just in aggro per se. So what will it be, opponente? Let me know, let me know. Okay. Timeout win. Not the most climactic, but definitely what we deserved. I would have loved to get that extra win against Aaang. Nonetheless, going quite strong. So victory! Let's see what cosmetic we get. Ooh, Momo playful pet. Nice. Nice little uncommon. Cosmetic for the end of our Midweek-Magic. So, welcome back everybody to the deck. I will, whoops, drop myself a little bit more so that you can have a look at the awesome deck list. So how do I think about Aaang Swift Savior? The card itself is awesome. Whenever Aaang enters, every up to one target creature or spell is nice as a tempo play, nice as a value play. With the ability to pump a lot of tokens on board, we definitely went the right way with going token deck. I think the split between creatures and non-creatures is fine. Our removal looks okay-ish, I would say. Because we played Midweek-Magic, we had a lot of awesome avatar showcases too. So that was really fun. I definitely recommend you play, as always, some sweepers in the list. Because sometimes the opponent just makes too many stupid plays, which are so busted that you don't have too much time to overpower them with your value. Especially the mirror match against Katara Water Tribe's Hope was kind of fun. Other than that, you can also play a lot of Evoke shenanigans, keep that in mind. You can also play some self-fig effects, so if you want to update the list, go from 0 budget to rare deck. Pick a lot of exile cards in blue, for example, like the Splash Portal. Exile target creature you control and then return it, which is really awesome with Enter the Battlefield abilities. If you have them at instant speed, Null Drifter, for example, is a prime target with the Evoke. Can also play some taxing effects against exile best effects. Kinda like me all with cards like the Essence Flux here. Or maybe, if we have it in white. The OG, I would say, is definitely the Ephemerate. Really, really good. Yeah, this was a Midweek-Magic event. It was historic Brawl, so I thought just smacking Midweek-Magic together with our Silver Budget Brawl episodes definitely easy. Easy for me, saves me time, gives you a little bit of insight in the grind, and it's also quite fun because playing only against Avatar commanders is something that you definitely can try out, try out. If you go into the historic Brawl queue, you will see a lot of Avatar flying around because the power level is so busted. But other than that, I think it's a quite nice handicap to play around with. So yeah, big shoutouts to our value cards. We did not see them during Curiosity, but thank you again to Albert the Adventurer for making the craft. Loved me the Wombo combo potential with the Chrome Horse Sheet Shark making 1 million incubator tokens, which gives us a discount on the water band and goes even wider for some pump. And big shoutouts as always to Serema, my beloved. If you play white, definitely check out this card from Edge of Eternities. It's one of the best artifacts in Commander, I think, because it is such a nice tutor and gives all of your legends also indestructible. It's so good. So yeah, this was our deck tech. If you have some suggestions, if you think you can upgrade the list yourself, post some of them in the Discord. Other than that, you can also write me some comments, leave a like, comment or subscribe on the YouTubes, follow on the Twitches. And yeah, that is it with our Bambit given Aaang Swift Savior. See you all in the next video. My Twitchers we will be drafting now, so look forward to that. And let's salute Aaang. See you in the next one. For my awesome Twitch viewers, we will be doing some premier drafties now, because I'm itching and longing for more awesome cards. We have a little bit of a handicap today with the blue-black spells, but I think I will ignore that for today. Kinda want to draft the power. So let's go to some premier drafts, get the Midweek-Magic out of the way. Boink. Premier drafts avatar it is. And let's have some fun. Everybody, you know the drill. Reset your gold whenever you can. We did so already. Played a lot of Midweek-Magic. Big shoutouts to Bambit once again. Thank you so much for crafting me the Aaang. Have also drafted a lot of power. 28 avatar packs. So that's a thing. 0 budget brawl going strong. The limited madness with all of our premier drafts definitely going strong too. Last time I showcased you all a little bit of green-black good stuff. Also showcased some quick drafts too. I personally think Avatar is a very power-hungry set. So a lot of rares and mythics that can flip the games quite easily. But I personally think it's easy to go 3 and 3, 4 and 3, and that is the best way to keep your gem count quite high and solid. And if you get me out of the way, you can see it only costs you 1,500 gems or 10,000 gold, which you normally can accrue quite easily during 1 or 2 weeks, just grinding out your daily rewards. So if you are not into winning or don't want to waste too much time, just get your color challenges done with your friends. As you can see, I'm offline, should be going online because all of my awesome viewers are also there. You can just challenge them, say hey, hi in chat, by the way. Can do so too. So Bambit, I spam you with a little bit of shenanigans. And can cash in your color rewards, so that's awesome. You will not get the daily rewards for the wins, but that is still fine, I would say. So if you want to play some fun little games with your friends, earn yourself the gold for free. Arena's client is really lenient with the redemption, so you can go free to play, don't even have to go competitive. Just slam the decks with your friends and have a lot of fun. But I am Mr. Competitive, fumbler in draft, master of all of the colors in Magic. So I will be going some premier drafts and show you how it's done. So cash in our gems, and as you all know, might lose a lot because the curse of the gems is strong. Hey, Lizamal! Sub wanker. I allow it. My chat is family friendly. Well, I think it's totally fine. So let's get ready and draft it up once more. Thank you so much for joining me for Limited Madness. So what do we have here? Pack 1, Pick 1, Avatar Edition. This is a little bit of a weaker deck. With a weaker pack, we've got this Shao, the Moonslayer. Really nice commander against the Heivei menace right now in Historic Brawl. Being able to Blood Moon in the command zone is quite nice. Comes down a little bit late to the party, but still good. Also, gets a lot of tempo of the opponent with non-basic lands entering tapped. Not the best card in this pack. Team Avatar is definitely the strongest card. Blue-White Flyer is one of the best archetypes in the whole set, and being able to damage your opponent for some extra tokens lying around on the battlefield, if you need some removal on the spot, is so good. I love me the dual mode cards. So my first pick here, Team Avatar over Kyoshi Island Plaza, which is also busted. Green going quite strong, but I think tempo normally outvalues it in the early game. Fire Nation Engineer also crushed me in the last draft. Going Engineer to Engineer, pumping all of your creatures, keeping him back is quite strong. So we'll go with Team Avatar over the Shao here. Kyoshi Island Plaza and Engineer also some reasonable picks. Rocky Rebuke, the best common green spell as a removal, so that's nice. What do we have? Second pick. Got the Momo Friendly Flyer. Really good if you go flyers. Pumps itself up. Nice evasive early threat. Got a bit of work for some more value. Got the Hermetic Herbalist for some fixing in lessons. The synergy is going quite strong in Avatar, so keep that in mind. If you want to stay on color, you can definitely pick the Momo here. I think getting a discount for your flyers like the Messenger Hawk is definitely something that you can get a lot of value off. Other than that, the ally is going quite nicely with the Enthusiasts if you go white. Bit of work just being an awesome card draw spell with a repeatable card draw with the Earthband too. Might be a little bit better. Especially in pack 1, I like to pick a lot of power instead of the rares. But I can definitely see you picking up the Momo too. So this is a tough one. I think Herbalist, bit of work, Momo definitely good. Combustion Man also wins a lot of games. We'll go with the bitter work and get rewarded with our Avatar Aaang. So nice. So yeah, because of the dual colored common lands, you definitely can pick up a lot of awesome multicolor shenanigans. Avatar Aaang is busted. Rewards you for all of the bending. Kinda love him also in Brawl. So I think the power level of the rares here, definitely like in Final Fantasy, a good indicator what you want to pick. If you just want to go as much win percentage as possible, picking up blue-white flyers or some aggressive deck definitely a good way. But there's a lot of life gain. Cards like Cat Gator definitely can give you incremental life, which can stabilize you quite well. And if you can just curve out into Aaang, it's busted. So I will pick the Mythic here and see if we play it. So what else do we have here? We've got the Artful Acrobat for some aggressive red decks. Tally is really good. Also one of the better budget options for the zero budget brawlers of you. Got the Octa Penguin, which is my favorite in blue. The blue-white, blue-black tempo decks are really good and really annoying. Boomy Bash just being a solid removal spell is good. Color fixing, Rumble Arena, I personally like it in Earthbending, but in multicolor decks I think it's more of a detriment because taking one extra turn to curve out normally loses you the game against aggressive blue and white and red and black decks. So I think we go either for the Boomy Bash, the Razor Rings, or the Tylee. Still not sure what we want to play. Staying in green might be the way, but Saber Move normally a wheeling card. So maybe go for the Tylee here if we want to go aggro. So we've got the fixing here with the meditation pools. Don't have to play the Aaang, so don't marry your first picks. Sparing Dummy really good with the life and with the lessons. Not the biggest fan of self-mill though, but the card advantage is definitely a thing. One of the better payoffs for the red aggressive decks with 3 top Freedom Fighters. So yeah, our pack's a little bit underwhelming here. Don't see too much synergy. So definitely can see us just go pick up all of the dual lands and play whatever awesome broken rares and mythics we pick up on the way. Could try to make Aaang work, but in limited I think it's quite tough to do so. So maybe just go 2 color, 3 color and see where we lead. Paku is a fun win condition, not too strong. Could pick up the Mashu here, the cycle is good for the lesson stacks. Also can fix it into 2 colors, which is awesome. So my picks would be either the cycle or the Mashu. I don't want to play too many tap lands because that is also a big of a problem. So I'm personally picking the renewal over the Mashu here. Also big shoutouts to Aang's Journey for the Shrines deck. And I think Aang slots quite well into the Shrines. Can also see you pick up the Ostrich Horse here. No one likes Aang's Journey. I think it's a very good spell. Giving you life and searching you for lands is awesome. I think the Shrines deck is a little bit tough to play. That's the only reason why it might not be the best with the win percentage. So far I can definitely see us go green red tempo or white red tempo. A lot of good red cards coming by. Also be a little bit careful with the legends. The more legends you have of one card, the worse it will get. So the copy is quite bad. North Bolt Patrol, a really good tempo card. But I think we just stay in red and see how far we come. Fire Nation Palace is good. Boiling Rock Prison is awesome. Rumble Wrestler's really good in green red. I think we'll take the Ray here. The rest is more filler. Yeah, the Kyoshi came back, the Rumbler came back. I will pick the Kyoshi here. Maybe we pick up some good cards on the way. Could still go red, blue, black. Maybe pick up the Serpent's Pass for some fixing. So my pick would be the Plaza or the Pass here. I'll go with the Plaza, see if we pick up some shrines. Oh, now the Sunblast Peak or the Renewal. Can pick up the Peak for some free splashes, so that we don't need to waste our spell slots. If you go into allies, Battle Fan is okay. Storm a little bit tough, but having an instant speed Earthbound Free is kinda nice. Other than that, having the rough Rhino Cavalry as a solid 5 mana 5/5 is okay. Will normally not play it, but I think it's okay. Ooh, Treetop and Rumble Arena coming back. If you have enough Earthbending, Rumble Arena is really good. So I might pick that one over the Treetop. Maneuver also really good for the Firebending decks. Ooh. Okay, red flows. So we've got the Firebending Stugalent here, the Glider Stuff for some tempo. The Theo for some Flyer dot deck. I'm not really set in any color right now. We picked up some green and some red. Definitely can see us pick up some Firebending and see how far we come with the aggressive deck. I think this might be a nice lesson in aggro, so let's try that one out. Lotus Field was a nice land, yeah. So now one of the best removal spells in red, Iris Demonstration, really good against the ally tokens, otherwise really good against some medium-sized spells at the start of the game. Got also the Lightning Strike here, which can go to face. Teachings, unfortunately not good in limited. So I think we'll pick the Iris Demonstration, also really good payoff for the lessons. Got First Time Flyer, which I personally like a lot. I think Blue-Red Lessons is one of the better aggro decks. But just picking our removal right now and see how far we come with the Firebending here might be the way. So, Boiling Rock right here is really good if you go and play some allies. What else do we have? The Airbender's Reversal if you want to stay in white. Another Herbalist. Blue-green lessons can be strong. Did not see too much green. Could just go for the writer here. Kinda like his exile for some flashback cards too. See if we can splash him for free. Herbalist. Lesomal loves himself, the Herbalist. Herbalist is really good. We've got the Epic Downfall in black, so kinda like my black. Got the Downfall, got the Soul, got the Boomy Bash. Got the Iroh 4 lessons if we pick up more. At the moment we only have 1, 2. I like the green cards, but I think the black cards right now definitely a little bit better. So pick the Downfall here. I need some cheap removal in the deck. I think the big spell is normally not good enough. Could play some red-black sacrifice. Tolls is a good card, as is Messenger Hawk. I think this pick is either between the Deadly Precision or the Messenger Hawk. Precision being a sorcery speed spell is a little bit annoying. Hawk being able to sacrifice the clue at instant speed with the firebending might be the way. I can see pick us both. Kinda like the Hawk here. So what else do we have? Ruffians if we're going to go more sacrifice heavy. Ooh. Earthbending is really good for some fixing. Also nice lesson. The artwork is also S tier, top notch. My pick would be the Earth Village Ruffians if we are slotted into red-black. Otherwise this pack just sucks. Ramblers if we're going to go green, red. I don't know, this is a tough pack. Fire Nation Engineer coming around pick 7 is definitely a sign. We've got the payoff for the Aang's Journey, so if you have a shrine lying around and want to go into 5-color shenanigans, I think the Journey is an easy pick here. But I will go for the aggro deck, pick the Engineer. I think this is no draft for the Aang. Crescent Island Temple coming around is kind of nice. Got the Peddlers and the Mongoose Lizard though. So I think I'll go for the Peddlers here and go Sacrifice. Now I've got the Osiris Cruelty, which is awesome. Misty Palm Oasis. Yeah, we've got the Shrine, but I think Shrine is not on the table for us. I think I'll cut the green right now. Might splash the Bitter Work, depending on our curve. Kinda like the Osiris Cruelty against all of the bombs in the format. With what we picked so far, I think this is the best thing we can do with the drafty right now. Have some good fixing. But I don't know. Maybe just pick the rare here for some gems. Herbalist coming around is kind of crazy. I think the Wasp Colony is good. Merchant of Fanny Head's also quite nice. We'll pick the Flyer here though. Want some evasion. Ooh. Foggy Swamp Wineband is good, but I'll just pick the Mythic here. 3 gems is always nice on the wheel. Not the biggest fan of Zuko Conflicted. Played him once in draft and got really wrecked from him. So I think I'll go with the Cat Gator here. Love me Cat Gator, love me Fire Nation Attacks. Fire Nation Attacks might be even better than the Cat Gator here. Although we need some life gain, we need some remover to race. Ooh. I gave up green. Yeah, we still can play it. I'm not sold on black right now. But I think our black cards are good. Saw a little bit of red, not too much. So yeah, you can definitely play green. I think it's not worth it. Deciding between the Cat Gator and the attacks. Kinda like the Fire Nation attacks a little bit more than the Cat Gator. In the aggressive and the sacrifice shells. Okay, Jasmine Dragon T-Shop. Can fix us into allies. Is a nice rare. We don't have too many of them though. Got the Dragonfly Swarm for the blue-red lessons here. I will pick the T-Shop though. Dragonfly Swarm on a splash can be quite nice. Can still splash blue if we want to. And that I think the pack is quite underwhelming. Earth Kingdom Jailer is the best card in my opinion. But I don't think that we will be playing white. So let's just pick the rare here. And don't miss out on too much. Still need some playables, so let's not be too greedy. Another Fire Nation Palace is good. We need a lot of instant speed spells or activated abilities though, to make that worthwhile. People hit that merchant is a solid filler card. Also, his cruelty is good. So yeah, power level wise we're struggling a little bit. We'll take the land here. Shattering Spree is a no-no. To enter the Avatar state's quite crazy. I would love to play a more aggressive slanted deck, but at the moment it really is not looking like it. Can also see us go green, black, and maybe splash some red. Swamp Snare Trap is okay-ish, I would say. Not the best. Fire Nation Cadets can be quite fun. With some lessons. Got another mediocre pack, I would say. Yeah, maybe go for the snare here. Get more removal. Ooh, another cat getter, that's fine. Green going around, sheesh. So yeah, Air Nomad Legacy, one of the best signpost uncommons. I will take the cat getter here, we're definitely in black. Quite heavily in black. Maybe go black-green, maybe go black-red. See. Kinda like me the cat getter in black-green. Not so big of a fan in black-red. Ooh, there's a Cruel Administrator. Okay, that says it for me. So let's cut green. Maybe splash some of the good cards. Otherwise our fixing looks also not so nice. Could see us play the Team Avatar. Got the Flea Splash with the Sunblast Peak. Canyon also got Swamp Cycle, totally true. Another Kyoshi Island Plaza. Does not work too well in multiples, unfortunately. Very late green cards though. Razor Ring's the best card. Nothing else to play for us, unfortunately. Another Bitter Work coming by. And another Pyro Peddlers. We don't play too much Sacrifice, unfortunately. Have only a Messenger Hawk right now. So not too much of synergy. Which sucks. Could still try and play the green. Foggy Swamp Visions is a no-no. Peddlers is good. Yeah, Zuko came back. Catgator came back. Boomy Bash came back. So a lot of strong stuff here. Catgator being able to go to face is quite nice. We're so heavy in the 3-drop slot. I think Zuko is okay-ish. Kinda like the Catgator though. This is more of a control-y deck list. Don't think we can get too many wins out of it. We'll try to. Could pick the Marshal. Deserter's Disciples though is good though. Kyoshi Outsider, real Shrine deck sucks. Yeah, that's totally true. Can't see that one. So yeah, as you can see, we are a little bit starved on good playables. Green was quite shorted. Our average a little bit too high in my humble opinion. Catgator way better in green-black. Nonetheless, we'll give it a try. Got not too much instant speed interaction. Which also sucks for the firebending because we don't have any mana abilities to use as payoffs. So yeah, I think this was a train wreck draft. We'll nonetheless give it our best. Screenshot it up. Could have definitely seen us go into green, maybe splash a little bit of red. But yeah, red-black splash, not really a thing. Green cards going so late around was also a bit of a sign. So definitely have a look at the comments while you're drafting. I think the comments are more of an indicator what synergies you should be playing. The rares are also splashy and fun. But the comments in the comments are where the juice is. So yeah, this will be our deck list. We have ad break in 1 minute and 20 seconds. So we will be getting that right out of the way and then we go and play some games. So see you then. Until then, get yourself some snacks, some drinks, and I'll see you all in 3. Haha! I'm back. What did I miss? Last 60 seconds of ads, and then we should be able to get back. Oi oi oi. Yeah, if you have banned active face land creature, it comes back as a creature when removed. Totally true, Bamit. That's totally right. Oi oi oi. Cat Gator with Urbok is kinda nice, that's true. I think it's a good addition, especially in Reanimator, if you want to play some mono black good stuff. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Suku. Could have definitely seen us pick up the Suku here over the Cat Gator. Wanted to play a little bit more of an aggressive deck, but I think we landed in mediocrity dot remover. And we don't even have so many removal spells, we have only 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 removal spells, 1 hard removal spell, and the rest is ugh. So yeah, welcome back everybody. This is our deck list. Sorry for the ads, but you know the drill. 3 minutes of ad break, and then we are safe from Twitch's ad system for another 60 minutes. So let's go and play some games. So here we go, game number 1. The Golden Gods fighting it out. Screwed in our colors, so we'll mulligan. Got the Rioter. I think we don't have too many allies though. So I'm not sure how good that one is. We'll keep our swamps. Just try to curve out. We don't have any 2-drops, which is also a little bit of a problem. And don't have too many flyers to enable the raid of the Cruel Administrator. So I'm really unhappy with the draft here. Maybe I should have picked a little bit more synergy over anything. Might get wrecked by blue-red lessons right now. So drop the Ruffians here. Next time can smash in. Play the Engineer, grow our Earth Bandit creature. So play Fire Nation Palace first. And then I think we just smash in with the Ruffians. Could also just curve out with the Tidy, make some better attacks. Pros and cons. Kinda want to be aggressive though. So let's see how our opponent wants to trade. Maybe they don't even want to trade with their fortune teller. Animate the swamp, I would say. Play the Fire Nation Engineer, give it another counter. Nah, opponent with the Firebending lesson, this sucks. Tap for mana just because. So yeah, no extra counter for us. Engineer needs another creature, so that sucks. And they've got the Lightning Strike too. Ooh, Messenger Hog is nice. We can exile the lesson with the Boiling Rock, so I think we'll try and play him here. Potential Quench. But yeah, let's get rid of that lesson. Tap out right away. Shrink down their flyer. Ooh, abandoned judgments. Nice, nice. Ah, they have all of the removal. Yeah, the tempo decks are really good in this format. This might be easy train wreck draft. Yeah. Drop that Administrator, see if he sticks. Platypus Bear. Mills another 2. Now with the Serpent of the Pass. Unfortunate. So let's go hit in. Try it with the Serpent, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Play the Tali or the Hawk. Both is okay. I think playing Tali is a little bit more effective. But yeah, our deck playing on the defense is already a lost battle, I would say. This is where the synergies shine so bright. And we are just losing out on so much value. So what can we do? Can Fire Nation Palace give the Tylee firebending for... Make another 5 mana. I think that's okay. Then firebend once, firebend twice. Pay 1. Platypus, no block go. Go to defense. The double block with the tokens. We Fire Nation attack. Prowess up, and that should be fine. A little bit of tempo. Little bit of tempo, a little bit of removal. Tylee having prowess is so good. Would have loved me to have more instant speed direction. There's the Aaang's journey. Okay, no shrines. No shrines in deck, that's fine. How much mana do we have? Tap 3 down, have 2, attack 4 a lot. I think that's good. The Platypus Bear sucks, but it is what it is. Got us a potential firebending student here. Let's just go and smack in with everything. It should be exactly 9. Will not pay the 1 here. Could pay the 1 for the Platypus Bear, but we lose all of the extra mana. Humbly decline. Whoops. Go full control just in case our opponent does not block. And then play the Fire Nation. Get the prowess, get another 2 tokens. Crash in. Pass for now. And this is one of the reasons why I love Kate Gator in black-green, but hate him in black and red. Way too expensive. And very often doesn't really impact the board too much. So yeah, what now? We can just crash in. See what sticks. Kinda want to tempo here, if I'm really honest. Maybe play the messenger. So let's go in and attack with everybody. Firebend a lot. Pay the 1. Mountain cannot block. Maybe draw a card first. Okay, cavalry is fine-ish. They eat instead, okay, nice. Go down to 3. Lose the red. Play the student, pass. Pray that we live. Would be awesome to see Tylee go the distance. They are at 3, so... Okay, there's a Cat Gator. And that's game. Yeah! Nice! Nice! Oh, that was such a close game. Fire Nation Tex is busted. Our opponent had the removal, but yeah. Cat Gator gets the job done. Perfect. I love it. So yeah, 1-0. I love to see it. Red Black Trainwreck. 1-0. Perfect. This is how firebending should work out. I think this was the perfect curve out for our deck so far. So big oof. Let's pray that we can do that once or twice again. 1 or 2 times more. Okay, got a solid opener. Ty Lee, my beloved. Once again at our side. Just need our 2 drops. So please, deck, give us 2 drops or give us a lance. I would love both. Playing against blue-white once again, my menace. Okay, start with the messenger hog in the air. We'll take at least another 2 next turn, but I think that should be fine. If we can pump up our bird, this is our win condition. So pray that he lives. Uhaha. So white blue my allies. Then play the Fire Nation Palace. Yeah, we don't have too much instant speed stuff. Enthusiasts might grow too big, we might have to sweep, but I think getting the extra value with the engineer as soon as possible is the way. So grow our bird ever so gross. So gross, so big. See how far we come. Let's see how far we come. Might have to Iris Demonstration next turn. Don't want the enthusiasts to be too big. Because we don't have any hard removal besides the Epic Downfall. Okay, with the blue. In 1 mana combat tricks. They have the octopus form. Don't seem to have it right now. Might not want to 2 for 1 himself. What can we do? Kinda want to cover it as much as possible. We'll do it like this. Got to attacks first, I would say. Hit them with the messenger hogs. Could have also hit them with the Fire Nation Engineer here. Smash in for another 2. Would love to get rid of the flyer, but I think we have to Iris Demonstration here. Their enthusiasts before they were coming too big. Don't know how many tokens they're playing. Play the Firebending Student too. Can grow the Hawks to go over the Glider Kids. Could just grow the Firebending Student for more defense. Like both plays. I think both is fine. We got the extra clue for the Hawk to grow, so I think the Student Pump might be better here. Because Student wants power! Other than that, I think we are fine so far. Okay. Student begun, adios. And the watery grasp, yikes. So our win con is gone. Okay, now with the Tidy. Can draw and try to hit another land. Can get our engineer to be a 5-4, would still trade with the Glider Kids and the Kyoshi Battle Fan. Which is fine, I would say. Let's see what we hit from the top. Can also go Clue into Tylee. Okay, Downfall is fine. So try it like this. Downfall the Glider Kids. See if they have the Quench. And then try and hit in. Waste the counter on the Messenger Hawk, but it's still okay. Kyoshi Warrior sucks. Our deck needs more flyers. We have so much good ground stuff. But the tempo is normally the way to win the games. And Red really struggles there. Not hitting our land drops is also quite bad. So we could Fire Nation Palace here, Fireband for 4, go up to 5. Cunning Maneuver for 2, and also crack the clue for some land drops. Maybe go to 2 for Fireband Student, which is fine. Kind of think the play is okay. Otherwise we could just attack with the Engineer, play the Maneuver and play the Student end of turn. So see what happens if they want to block. They need to double block, that's for sure. So what will it be? Okay, they take it. Then play the Student, pass for now. Give some more tokens. Some counters. Kinda want to take the 3 here. With some open mana against white and blue, there are so many combat tricks that it's normally not worth to make a block that is not profitable for you. Okay, Geyser Leaper. So we are quite far behind right now. Kinda want to hit my land drops. So I think I'll have to do it like this. Play the Fire Nation Palace. Get some firebending going. Could have also just attacked there. See what happens. And then play the Cunning Maneuver. Drop even more. Crack the clue. Hit the swamp, that's 9. Play the swamp, pass for now. So yeah, activating the Fire Nation Palace cost us here quite bad. Cannot play a free drop, which is definitely needed. Especially with the Geyser Leaper being a 2-turn clock. And us missing our land drops 3 or 4 turns in a row was also obnoxiously bad. But yeah, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. What else do we have? Iris Demonstration, Downfall. I think we have 2 Swamp Snare Traps, which might be really good on this bot state. But yeah. We need an answer for the Geyser Leaper next turn. They can hit us with the Kyoshi Warriors too. They don't even attack. Kinda crazy to see that. So play the Peddlers. Play the Tidy. Will attack in with the Student. Would love to trade in for the Geyser Leaper. So that's totally fine. If they want to one-up combo me for whatever reason, it's also okay. And then give the extra counter to the Tidy, I would say. The Peddlers can always trade into the Warriors. Our opponent not making the attack there with the fan was kinda crazy. Don't know what they do. I will take it though. Okay, they bounce the Tidy, that's fine. We only need 1 extra land for the Cat Gator too. Would love to hit another swamp to get rid of the Kyoshi Warriors. Perfect. That is quite awesome. Submersible is a problem, but while they don't have anything, I will just slam the Cat Gator down, get some life back. Smash in with the Peddlers and grow my stuff. That they did not equip the Kyoshi Petal Fan, I don't know what they are doing. So hit in with the Peddlers. Just a 3-mana 2-2 with Dash Touch in our deck, but still quite nice. Get the extra counter on my lifelinker. They can make their Submersible also a creature. So far so good. But our opponent is definitely falling behind. Yeah, Peddler's down. That's totally fine. Oh, we've got some good options here. This Certus Disciples opening up our place is really nice. Catgator stabilizing us was really, really awesome. Airbanner's Ascension with Submersible is kinda crazy to see. They can bounce my Catgator, I will gladly remove all of their stuff and gain even more life. So I think we just curve out. Stay back for now, and next turn we can really go crazy with the Fire Nation Palace. So play the Disciple 2 to enable an attack next turn for sure. Just keep it chill. Oh, let's pray that we whiff at least for one extra turn and we should be really fine. Yeah, there's a whiff, perfect. Rough Rhino Cavalry also gets trample, which is awesome. I think they have to bounce the cavalry here. Yeah, make our attacks worse. They have some nice tempo play, but it's still just cute. Cruelty also dealing 2 damage might be quite nice. So let's go give the Engineer unblockability. Yeah, can't be blocked this turn. Then go and smack in. Could trade for the penguins, but I think it's not necessary. Catgator just being around is already annoying enough. And we can also grow it this time to force our opponent to bounce it. So we still only have 7, so play the Peddlers, play the Tali. Go a little bit wider and then just attack with everything. Next turn. Yeah, makes it a creature, which is fine. We give the counter either to the Catgator or to someone else. I think giving it to the Tali is also fine. Yeah. Let's encourage our opponent to bounce our Catgator back to hand, which will be their demise. Okay, Messenger Hawk. Let's play some mind games, see how far we come. Ooh, Bambit's cosmetic was Bender's water skin. You hate Midweek-Magic. Hey, you got 2 free rare wildcards. Enjoy Bambit. Oh, okay, Otto Penguin coming in clutch. We'll definitely have to attack with the Catgator now. Let's see what our opponent does. If he bounces my Catgator. Okay, instead it's Tali, that's fine. We'll definitely attack next turn. With everything that we have. Disciple enabling the Fire Nation Engineers attack. Paddlers has Death Touch, Catgator can trade a 2-for-1. Otherwise we can just curve out Cavalry into Tali once more. I think this is fine. Just go and smack in. They have to block, otherwise they're dead. Yeah, there's Razor Rings, so that sucks. Life gain adieu. Submersible plus Airbanner Ascension was really nasty. Them having exactly the Razor Rings from the top was also a little bit bad. Maybe should have discarded with the Osiris Cruelty here. So yeah, getting punished quite bad. Let's play the Cavalry. Play the Tylee. For 4 mana they could have also had the Airbender's Lesson. But forcing them to play their stuff is definitely the better way. So yeah, get the counter on the Tylee, pass for now. This is such a close game. Cannot believe it. Kyoshi Warriors is fine. Oh, the Ascension flickering. What does Bambit say? I won my last game with Galta, Primeval Hunger with Embercleave. No, nice. Opponent was a coward and conceded before Embercleave was out. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Trample, double striking, hasty damage. You love to see it. Embercleave is such a fun card. Needs a little bit of setup, but other than that, chef's kiss. So, our opponent stabilized with Airborne Ascension Submersible, which I kinda despise. Having exactly the Razor Rings for my Catgator was also a little bit annoying. Might die to this stupid combo. And I hate it. Yeah, Oside's Cruelty discard was definitely a big problem. But I think this should be game. So, give the Engineer unblockability. Can force some double blocks, so that's fine. They should be just dead on board, if I'm really honest. So let's see what my opponent does. Pay the 1. Warriors not being able to block. If I counted correctly, Catgator in phase should be game with unblockable damage. We'll see what our opponent does. This is definitely a really good attack for us, that's for sure. Let's see what happens. Trade. That's fine. No more bouncy bounce for you. But also your Detch. Adios. Ha! Catgator coming in clutch. I cannot believe it. Our red-black train wreck going 2-0 so far. The Golden Gods ranking up. You love to see it. Perfect. Let's go again. Once more. We want to see it once more. Embercleave was peak Magic the Gathering. Yeah, nice Bambit. Ooh, first wildcard of the day. Chef with Archfiend. Whenever this creature enters, all other creatures get -2/-2 and can cycle. Nice. Solid uncommon. Let's go again. I want my winning record and I want it now. We earned it. Come on, deck. Please. Give me all of the good rares, all of the gems and golds. By the way, everybody, how much do you like Avatar drafties? How do you like the set overall so far? Bud made me wiser. Nice. Okay, we've got our 3-drop tribal. Got the lands on the play. Love to see it. Our opponent with the O-size leaves. Perfect. We are entering the Avatar state. And pray that it's good enough. Left the combat trick on the table twice. But I think our red-black deck still is okay-ish. It's not the most awesome deck, but if our opponent durdles around, we definitely can punish them at least a little bit. Got some 4 mana 2/2 flyers, got a lot of firebending with no instants to play. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Oi. Pure sadness, that deck. But I'm kinda surprised, I would say, to see that we still get at least some wins out of this draft. I expected an easy 0-3. Ooh, with the tea shop. Turn 3 Earth Kingdom General. Nice. So play all of the swamps. General is okay-ish, but I kinda want some bot presence. So play the Rioters here. Pass for now. I think we don't play any other allies besides the rioters. Oh, we got the disciples too. But yeah, red-black does not play allies too well. So this is a really strange ally. Okay, with the badger mole. Making ever so big of a board. Goes quite wide. We've got the Ares demonstration at least for the mole, so that's okay. So end of turn, tap down, exile the shared roots, no lessons for you. Ooh, Swamp Snare Trap is also good. But yeah. Would have loved to double spell something, or just play some more good stuff. I think we'll have to get rid of the badger mole as long as we can. So play it like this, pass for now. Next turn we can double spell removal. No, we cannot, because I'm stupid and cannot count. Ah, so much value. Taps down, gets an ally. We got the removal, so that's fine. Hakoda, yikes. So yeah, we only have one removal spell for that one. They go to combat before they declare. Yeah, end of turn we exile. Oi boy, Hakoda is really bad news for us. Vanish and attacks is nice though. So drop all of our swamps. We have to get rid of that water tribe Relia. They get all of the allies from the top either way, so it doesn't matter too much. Could attack in with the Fire Nation. Just get a little bit of bolt state. Next turn can double spell. Yeah, I think we'll have to do it like this. Hit them with the Boiling Rock. Play Fire Nation attacks. Smack them for free. Cry a little bit in agony. They got all of the value. Can play Hakoda and also search to the top. And the best thing is they can look. We don't have any clue what they have on top. So let's see what they do. Next time we can double spell at least. Get rid of the Relias. Ooh, if they want to trade, that's fine. Might have a combat trick, but I gladly block that card. They have to keep up. Yeah, depending on what combat trick they have, they might want to keep up their mana. Yeah. So what does Bamit say? He thinks the next set Lovin will be way better. Will be the best since Final Fantasy. Love the bending mechanics though. Yeah, nice. So let's double block, see what they do. If they've got the combat trick which blows me out of the water. Don't know what they can play for free. Want the water tribe Relias off the board, that's for sure. So this will be either a 1-for-1, which is fine. Okay, they've got the footwork. Now it's a 2-for-1, which is also good. We can play the Peddlers, can get rid of the Earth King in general. Might want to keep the Swamp Snare Trap for something more impactful, but I think the general is also quite good. Could try and hit in, maybe get rid of the Hakoda if they feel fancy. Unfortunately, Wild Rock can only play allies that we own. It would be so awesome if you could exile the opponent's stuff and then just play it for yourself. But yeah, does not seem like it. So let's go smack in with the Boiling Rock Riot to see what happens. If they block with Hakoda, I will be gladly taking him down with the trap here. But this definitely smells like combat trick, so let's see what they do. Ooh, they cash in their Hakoda. Nice. So get rid of the boy. No extra ally value from the top for you. They can sacrifice and make their stuff indestructible, which is fine. I have to take this 2-for-1, otherwise they outvalue me and we are just dead. So a little bit of oof. But this is the way. Our deck does not have any synergy. The third win is the most impactful for the gems, that's for sure. Relia is good, cannot pump up. We'll have to trade with the general. Could have kept bet for maybe blocking the water tribe captain here. So drop the ruffians. Drop the tidy. Captain can go up to 4. Which is one of the reasons why I definitely would have loved to maybe not cash in the peddlers right now. Might have been a bad block. Let's see how bad it really is. Yeah, now they make a million allies with the Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop. Ooh, Catgator while they are tapped out is good for us. Get rid of the captain. Oh, I can smash in with the Tali. Does not really matter too much. I think we'll have to stay on defense. These attacks are not good. But the longer the game goes, the opponent will outvalue us with the allies here. So drop the mountain. Can just cash in the gate turn, the Tali. Trading for some forests is not the way that I want it to be. So pass for now. Okay, downfall is something, but not what I need. We just lose. We lose to their tokens. This sucks. Need 1 extra mana to at least trade in all of the tokens or some of the forests. Okay, Firebending Student is a thing. That's okay. Pass for now. They can go wide, we still have some answers at least. Rocker's audience, okay. And I think we already played the demonstration, so big oof. Ooh, Administrator is nice. So let's go and attack in. I would love to play the Administrator. How do we do this? Yeah, I think we just cash in. We don't have too much of a choice. Do it like this. Fireband will not activate decline. Go full control just in case of our opponent not blocking. But they definitely will trade, that's for sure. Block, block. Block, block. Block, 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 block. Double block the Firebending Student? Question mark. Kinda interesting to see them blocking the Catgator too. Maybe they're afraid of starting a riot. Starting a riot really good in Firebending. But yeah, we just make the tokens and be happy with that. Get some prowess going. Trade with their whole board. Or at least some of it. Oy vey. Yeah, of course they hit the king from the top. What the fudge. I hate it. Hate it so much. Big 4-4. Drop the palace. And drop a downfall. Get rid of the Earth King. No ramp for you. Yeah, I can smash in with the Earth Village Ruffians. We can definitely have a good attack here. I think we just crash in with everything. See what happens. We want to be the aggressor because we lose against the tea shop. Don't know why they are double blocking into my 3-1, but I definitely take it. Not the best blocks. They can eat the student, which is fine. Can trade with a token. Yeah. Yeah, I think they should eat either the student or one of the tokens. Trade with the other. Can keep their blocks back if they really want to, which is fine. The big bear on board sucks. So yeah, animate the mountain just because. Then go main. Play administrator with a counter. So now we can attack at least in the bear, make another token, pressure it up again. Don't have any removal left in deck. Still got the maneuver though. Oh, we got the swamp snare trap. Ah! They hit the iceberg from top. This sucks, I hate it. Maybe I should have been a little bit more aggressive into the ends, but I'm not sure about that. So yeah, take the 4, that's fine. Can trade in for more of the tokens. Just Disciple is fine. But yeah, this is pure sadness. This is extremely sad. Oh, I hate it. That they top deck exactly the removal from their deck. But yeah, they are quiffing also quite hard. 1, 2, 3, 8, 11, 12 of their 17 lands already on board. So they have only juice left in deck. We'll have to double block the bear. I will not take too much damage from that one. They are at 17, so the Deserter's Disciple doesn't really do us any good. It's a nice wombo combo with the Firebending Student though, if you get some aggressive stuff going on. Ooh, Rough Rhino Cavalry is perfect. That one is really nice. So yeah, give unblockable to the mountain, just smack in a little bit. Keep the defense somewhat intact. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tap for 3, gain 4, gain 1, go to 10. Doesn't really change anything. Cavalry gets 2 counters, gets to 7, which is fine-ish. How much mana do we have? With this is 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. Could it activate twice if I crash in this student? Might be the way. If I counted correctly. This is 6. This is 12. But I'm stupid, we need 16, it doesn't matter. Or am I? Yeah, I'm stupid, this is just 14, it's not good enough. So yeah, crash in with the... Do I really crash in with the cavalry? I'm stupid, I maybe should have just activated it. This is not sorcery speed, I still can attack and activate. So do it like this, give it unblockable and save my stuff. Oh, this was stupid of a deck. Full control here, Earthband, Fireband. Fireband Uno, give it unblockable. Activate here and cry, because I cannot count. Wasted 3 mana for nothing. Also 1 less damage on board. Yeah, I should just grow my Rhino Cavalry. And I can only exhaust once, so I'm stupid as hell. I cannot read, I cannot comprehend. Exhaust is only once per turn. Sentries is also annoying. Oy vey. Guess I will lose against the opponent's cards from the top. And also now I don't have the trample, so that's also a thing. Maybe should have just cashed in against their big token. Oops. This is a really sad game. Definitely want to draft as soon as possible again. Oh hey boy. They made at least 10 tokens already with the Jasmine Tea Shop. Ay, 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 ay. Interesting that they don't attack. Ooh, that's nice. So yeah, this was a blunder because we need the trample to force them to make some good blocks. Getting the mountain bigger is nice. Could just get the Firebending student up to task. Nah, I think we just hit in for all of the damage that we can. See how far we come. Smack them for 2. Pass turn. Get the counter on the student or on the mountain. I think we just drop it on the student right now. We don't really have a good defense against the sentries. And they have drawn nearly all of their lands by now. So there will be coming some power for us. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've also drawn most of our lands. Got some win cons in Catgator here. We have at least another one. Rocky Rebuke. Yeah, so big boy down. Sentries gets the attack in, the bear too. We'll definitely double block the bear if we need to. But they just might smash us down with all of their ally tokens, because we only can block 2 of them down. Then can smash in for a lot of damage. So yeah, mana sinks in this format really important. That's for sure. They are still too scared to attack. What are they doing? I will still try to raise your opponent, that's for sure. Should have attacked with the fire student here because of the prowess. And the mountain growing is also a little bit better for the treetop sentinel block here. I think they should just right click attack 2 turns in a row and just win. Get the counter on the student. Might be my undoing, but we don't have anything instant speed besides the cunning maneuver. Maneuver though would be quite lethal. If we can get an attack in, pump it up to 6. Let's see what our opponent does. I think they should just go attack. If they want to sacrifice the iceberg, it would be also quite fun. Could have done that ages ago. Okay, our Rumble Warriors is good. Let's go get unblockable once again. Could also hit in with the engineer. But still fine. Okay, Catgator from the top is lethal. I will be really surprised if we win this game. Get the counter on the Earth Rumble here. Now we've got a good block for the bear. Also permanently enables the trample. Nah, I'm stupid. It's permanent because of the mountain. This is such a strange game. This is a really strange game here. So many dirtling opponents. Really good ally deck though. So kudos to our opponent. They were really unlucky with their draws, that's for sure. But we also drew quite empty. So let's see what they do. Ah, you know the drill. Get in with the mountain. Pray that it's good enough. Pass turn. Get another counter on the student here. How high is the chance that we hit Catgator? 8%. Okay, opponent should whiff quite hard on their mill here. What will it be? They still have drawn the forest. Ay, 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 ay. Glider kits. Avatar's Wrath, yikes. A little bit of a number with tokens here. Still quite nice. Just getting the final point of damage in. Okay, there's the Swamp Snare Trap, that's nice. Mounting it up. We'll definitely play the Swamp Snare Trap right now on the sentries. Let's see what they have. Okay, it's Yip Yip. But my card is an enchantment. And Yip Yip is only until end of turn. So this will happen. Turn ends, we'll get another counter on our stuff. Does it really matter? Not too much. I could just get it on the Earth Rumble Warriors here. Yeah, end of turn. Sentries dies. I should also say oops, because now they have the life. Now I need another turn. They've got the enthusiasts from top. Can grow it with each ally. Still, as long as I don't draw removal, we should be able to win this game. Nah, they should just go and attack with everything. I don't know what they are doing. Really don't know it. What are you doing, opponent? Yeah, getting rid of their wall drop sentries was a big blunder. I take the punt here. No reason to do that. If we don't punt, we win next turn. So I totally forgot about the life gain. Might lose us the game, but our opponent doesn't want to attack for whatever reason. And now they lose. Play Cat Kate and this game. Hoi boy. Lucky us. Cat Cater for the win once again. Going free now. GG's. But made wiser. I salute you. We would have been dead ages ago. But definitely good game. Sheesh, we've drawn so many lands. So yeah, nice. Going free now. Perfect. Red, black, Trainwreck going strong for whatever reason. So everybody, cheers to that. For everybody new joining, this is our Trainwreck draft, by the way. Started with a solid red and green list. Nah, not really list. Some solid green pickups, I would say. First picked Team Avatar and then second picked Aaang and Bitterwork. But yeah, I think the red cards and the black cards came still good to us. Let's see how far we come with this list. Definitely expecting some losses rather soon-ish. Let's see how fast it will be to deliver me from my suffering. Okay, here we go. Game number 4. 3-0 so far with Trainwreck.deck. Playing against Great Scott. With a rather solid keep. 3-drop tribal it is. Got the Peddlers and the Tylee for maybe some good attacks into Cruel Administrator. So play this one, pass for now. Kinda surprised how long the games have been so far that we could win 2 of those with Cat Gator. Cat Gator is really good, but definitely not in red-black. Ooh, another Iris demonstration. Pass for now. Ay, 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 ay. So let's get our good stuff going. I think we'll start with the Tali here. Bastard Wasp Colony, our very sad creature. Don't have too many tokens or shenanigans. Oh, Sandbladder Scavengers is good. Oh, we just smack in with our creatures. Develop a bot. I don't need the tap. Play the Peddlers. Pass for now. Can get rid of the Scavengers if they grow it, but I think if they make a token, I will Iris Demonstration for X equals Uno. Okay, they go for Aaang, which is fine. Fire Nation Palace is good. We can go and trade in with their Aaang. Kinda want to curve out into Earth Rumble though. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, kinda like the trade with the Tali here. Let's see what they do. Don't really care if they trade with the Aaang. They already got their value. Aaang gains lifelink whenever you cast a lesson though, so it's a really good tempo spell. So what will it be? Will it be good enough? We play the Earth Rumblers and be happy with that. Look at that artwork, it's so much fun. Okay, seems to me like a combat trick. Could be Razor Rings too. I will block the Scavengers, see what happens. Might just be the Razor Rings. Yeah, I cannot play around that. It doesn't matter too much. Okay, downfall for the Aaang is nice. Just a 1-for-1, still okay. But it's my only hard removal spell. Ooh, Lesamal, welcome back. We have 3-0 right now. Look at that. Trainwreck.deck still winning for whatever reason. What can we do? We can attack, that's for sure. Just hit in. Question is what my follow-up is. Not hitting our land drops for the administrator here sucks. Would have loved to play him on curve. Got also a Rhino. Rough Rhino Cavalry here. The saddest of colonies in hand. Hum. Can definitely see us play the Peddlers here over the Wasp Colony. Question is, do I want to slow roll the downfall for some big creatures? Big problem is, when this creature dies it gets something back, and the bigger it is, the worse it will be. Yeah, maybe just downfall the Aaang, see what happens. Leaving one life on the table. They could just airbenders lessen it. So I don't know. And Aaang on entry airbending 2 is also a thing, so I think exiling him is still okay. Would never do that into open mana though, but Arena at least gives me a Q. There's the beetle-headed merchants. Now what? So play it like this, play the demonstration here, merchants down, enable the good stuff, make the scavengers not being able to block because I don't have anything to play. Smash in for another solid 6, pass for now. I might get punished so hard for not getting rid of the Sandbender Scavengers here. Okay, they go for Deadly Precision for 5, that's fine. Why is this deck still winning? I don't know. This is so strange. So hit them with the Peddlers, play the Messenger Hawk over the Buzzards. Next turn can play the Wasp Colony. Draw another card with the clue either way. Oh, they've got the Ko, yikes. Ooh, nice, okay, they decide to die. Perfect. Ko not getting rid of the flyer is definitely to their doom. So this needs another drawn card. We can sacrifice our clue. This is game. Sacrifice an artifact, draw another card. Hawk grows and hits exactly for free. Nice. How does this deck win? I gladly take it, but what the heck is happening? Oh my god. Oh boy. Cat is gone. Yeah, we're still having ads, so short little ad breakers right now. Ads are playing. Oh. Last minute of ads. Let's take a short little break. Enjoy ourselves a little bit. Ui, Samal. Smoking with people and cats around. I hope you like your cat. I'm a cat person myself. So yeah, welcome back everybody. Haha! Have a look at that. We've won another one. So yeah, nice. Ads are over. Welcome back. By the way, opponent decided to play their busted co and leave my messenger hawk alive, instead getting rid of the peddlers, and that was their demise. We had exactly 3 in the air and they were just dead to a flyer. Ooh, okay. You've got a stray coming by. Oh. It's your neighbor's cat. Interesting. Feeding your neighbor's cat. You love to hear it. Ooh, next mythic. Ho, and a nice one at that. Muir and Ling, Windrider. Whenever she enters, you make a vehicle, and whenever your vehicles you control, or one or more creatures you control flying, deals combat damage to player, draw a card. So she's really nice in mono blue flyers in Brawl. So let's go again. I got my winning record for whatever reason. Let's see how far the Trainwreck draft will come. I'm so surprised right now. Nom. Eusinio. Ooh, Iris Demonstration glued to our hand. You love to see it. Fire Nation attacks, really nice. Okay. You can work with this. Ooh, that's the cat pick you got on stream. Nice. That's her. Very cute. Very cute cat you have, Samal. So play the Swamp Pass for now. Opponent with the Fire Nation Cadets, so we might be out aggroed now. Finally. To deliver me from my pain and suffering. And this draft, this Trainwreck draft. For good now. Playing against the mirror match. I hope the opponent shows us what a really good black and red deck looks like. Curving Nation Cadets into Jaded Edge Mai is definitely the way. Have to get rid of the Mai, that's for sure. No prowess double strike in this economy. Oh, your stream ain't. And the stream is not true. More like a glorified chat for friends. Ah. Totally fine. You have so many followers, Simal. So I think there will be always people coming by saying hello. And that is streaming. You don't always have to be like me, make some awesome wombo combo content or make 1 million rules up to entertain the people. Just being there, chatting with the mess and having a lot of fun with the guys and girls that drop by and say hello is good enough in my books. So yeah, Cadets is a little bit of a problem. I will play Ty Lee because we have a second copy in deck. And I think the Peddlers might be a little bit more valuable against some big stuff that the opponent plays. Could have also just played Swamp Smear Trap, but that's mana-wise a little bit of a downside. Let's see what they have. Ah, they've got the Twin Blades. Oof, big oof. Can re-equip for 2-2. Does Twin Blades always give double strike only on entry? So yeah, this time we Swamp Snare Trap. That's a no-brainer. Cashing in our Ty Lee sucks a little bit, but at least we know now about the blades. So play the Boiling Rock. Exiting the Lessons is the way. So pass for now. See what our opponent plays. You started long ago. EFT, interesting. What is EFT? Yeah, streaming for a living is a little bit tough. I think content creation for YouTube is way easier. And because the longer you do it, the better it will be. It's definitely a marathon that you can endure. So end of turn we exile the Lessons here. Escape from Tarkov. I think streaming shooters is definitely a nice way to get yourself a living through streaming. It's definitely possible. So let's go Fireband 1 just because opponent has no Lesson Grave so far. We go second main. Could Fire Nation attacks, but it doesn't do too much for us. I think just playing our sorcery stuff is better. Yeah, it would be definitely a possibility if you were more invested in it. Yeah, I think streaming on the side and then just growing naturally is the way to get into full-time streaming. I have many corporations and don't have too much problem with earning money. So I think I can invest a little bit more time in it. But I definitely think if you are hellbent on needing money, you should do a lot of events, should do a lot of community work, and after 1 year of full-time streaming you definitely can be financially stable. Might be my goal for next year. Just trying out how easy it is to get economically stable with streaming. So we go and smack in with the cavalry here, see what our opponent does. Can activate the cavalry, just hit in for 7. Could commit a little bit more to board, which I think we'll do. Play the Fire Nation attacks here. Use the extra mana. Go wide, play the Peddlers too. 5, 6, 7, 8. With an extra land we can even replay the Fire Nation attacks. You can carry a Persona. Not an MTG. Give up now, Word of Wisdom, not gonna happen MTG. I'm just playing MTG for funsies. If I want to play something different for variety, I'll definitely switch up my games. MTG will never be my main thing. I think it was just fun to see how easy you can grow a community of 80 people following you. So that was my experiment there. So what do we have? 1, 2, 5, 6. It's still only 8. This sucks. Occupying being so big is also a little bit annoying. So yeah, downfall into demonstration was really bad for me. Let's play the Ty Lee. Pass for now. I'm stupid. We could have activated the Fire Nation Palace head at exactly the 9. Still can do that next turn. Too little viewership for Magic. I think if you make content for YouTube, it will always stick. Live streaming as a whole is always a little bit on or off. If you don't go viral as a live streamer, you will never ever make your living. Kenji Numatanami, for example, also made it like this. He's been a streamer for years on and off. And just made consistent YouTube content and got a very nice viewer base. Has over 130,000 followers on Twitch and on YouTube. And each of his YouTube videos gets at least 30 to 20 to 30,000 views, which is enough to make a living with YouTube ad revenue. And Magic content quite nice, especially for ad revenue, because it's always long form content. And Magic players normally just stay and stick around. So what can I do now other than cry? Big Porcupine is a little bit of a problem. How much mana do I really have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 with the Palace. Can just attack with the Tali, play the Restless here. Should be good enough. Maybe do it like that. They've got the Fire Bending lesson, so they can get rid of the Tali either way. Might use it on the Earth Rumblers. Yeah, we have to be aggressive. So let's go in, Fireband. Fireband once, Fireband twice. Pay the one, Porcupine down. How far am I away from 5k games? That's a good question. I have to look it up after the game. Don't really know. So yeah, offering my Tali here. They will just Firebending lessen my Earth Rumble Restless, I guess. Stay back good defense with the Porcupine. Oy boy. I think I should have at least already something between between 400 or 500 games already. Definitely don't know for sure. Can slow roll the Cat Gator maybe for a lethal. Can attack with the Fire Nation attacks. Cashing in my tokens, maybe hit for 4 or for 2. But this attack sucks, so I'm not really too happy about it. I think I'll just Cat Gator. Burn them down to 5, see what happens. To 6, I'm stupid. Pass for now. Kinda strange to see that the opponent's red-black deck is also so mediocre. You got it last month. Nice. Seasoned title. Very good. You play too much. Oh. Play as much as you want. Okay, our opponent goes the spells route with the Porcupine, which I can definitely see. Yeah, there's a lesson for the Cat Gator. Grows the boars even more. Equips the Twin Blades and attacks for game. Just keeps the defense strong. Yeah. We still don't have enough mana, this sucks so bad. Pass for now, see what happens. Our opponent being on 6 is what keeps us alive here. They are a little bit too scared to attack. Starting a riot might win them the game though. Yeah, they can smack us for 5, that's fine. Or for 7. I can smash everything in front, but that's not the way to win. Don't know what our win condition is here. We only draw lands. Yeah, we'll have to pass for now. We just draw lands. Their Porcupines going to town is also quite heavy. Quite nice to see. They attack in, Fireband. Have a million cards in hand. We just play our Fire Nation attacks, maybe jump. Don't really want to go down to 6. Yeah. I'm so astounded that they did not attack with the Porcupines too. Cunning maneuver is something. It's not good enough though. Can go up to 7, but the big Porcupine just too big right now. I think we just cycle here, see what happens. Just draw lands. Still got one extra Cat Gator in deck that would be my win con. But I might have played the first one a little bit too early. Yeah, drop this one, pass for now. Normally you should keep your lands in hand. I think we have at the very most one extra turn. Other than that, the porcupines are just too big. Don't really know what can win us the game here. Yeah, now we've got the Osai. I will concede to that. Don't want to waste our time. Madness growing ever so strong. 4-1. I'm happy with the 4-3 by the way. So if we can cheat out one extra win, that would be awesome. But we'll never expect it. Our deck is so mediocre. Such a nasty deck list. Yeah, they waited for their Osai. Osai is definitely a good reason to go into black and red. Sometimes the draft just doesn't give it to you. You clipped it. Nice. Ooh, some nice Genova plays. I love to see it. And then burning. Oi, oi, oi. We'll keep this hand. That's a very big stick twister. 350 Aussie stick twister, I love to see it. Okay, we covered. On the draw once more. And we need the extra card with our mediocre deck, so let's have a look how far we come. Playing against white so far. There's a Mal having a lot of fun. So play the engineer, see what happens. Carving into Rumble, Restless and Cavalry is at least something. That was in your Twitch recap, nice. How can you look up your Twitch recap? I don't know how to do that. Key upon him with the Aaang. We'll just curve out, see what happens. I guess it's in the creator dashboard or something like that. Okay, pretending box pairs. Should be at the bottom. A banner. I'll have to look it up after stream, I guess. Now I'm a little bit too much in the zone. Keep after redemption. We'll just play all of our big stuff and pray that it's good enough. Opponent already hit us down to 10, so that sucks. Next turn can go Boiling Rock Rioter and Swamp Snare Trap if you really want to. So yeah, the big boys are gone. Could have also kept up the Fire Nation attacks just for some extra blocks. Okay, no more attacks from the opponent, that's fine. We can go up to 7, which is good, so let's go attack in with the cavalry. They can block it dead, which is fine. You play the Fire Nation attacks. Hit in for 5, pass for now. Could have also played... yeah... one of our 3-drops, but I think this is a better play. Just using all of our mana. Block uno, block dos. Keep the defense strong. Stay at a healthy 8. Should be able to stabilize with Catgator. Playing against green-white allies once again. So we are at 8. I think we just smack in. Will not grow my cavalry here. I think I keep back the exhaust if we need the trample later on. Also want to commit a little bit more to board. So go second main, play the Boiling Rock, play the Peddlers. Okay, opponent with the Invasion Force, that's fine. Going ever so wide. I love the artwork of the Boiling Rock Rioter. That is so awesome. Well, with the glider stuff now, that sucks. Guess he bounces my riot. Oh, the rhino. Okay, rhino is fine. Giving the creatures flying sucks if you are damage racing. So that's annoying. Would love to hit the 7th land for the Cat Gator right now. So let's go and exile the Path to Redemption just because. Yeah, this is one perfect. So play the Cat Gator here. Eat their token, force them to regroup for a lot of mana. Then if they want to, they can double block the Boiling Rock, that's totally fine. Cat Gator is definitely really good to raise them. Oh, so that's something that I like. Oh, next thing can play Swamp Snare Trap. Get rid of their blocker to enable a good Cat Gator attack. And replay the Rough Rhino, and that should be good enough. This is a tough game right now. Yeah. So another Swamp is awesome. Swamp Snare gets a discount if we target a flying creature. Don't really think it's worth it though. So let's go Swamp Snare, we are blocking token. Pay the 3. Cat Gator being alive is our win condition here right now. Hit in for 5. Go back up to 9. Play the big boys and they can trample next turn. So pray that our opponent does not grab anything strong from the top. They might need to give us back our engineers, which is kind of fun. If they did that end of main phase 2, no, they did it end of turn. So no counter for us. Yeah! I cannot believe it. What is this draft? What the heck is this draft? 5-1 with Trainwreck.deck, you'll love to see it. Awesome. Oh, and now we are Platinum Plebs once again. Sheesh. Oh, so what should I do, Zamal? Let's have a look. Go to channel. Mute Peter because Peter is nasty. Then we've got some banners here. Can edit the panels. Can knock on my own page because reasons. But yeah. I'd have to look it up, I guess. Twitch recap. $2025. Monthly recap 2. Night of Yore. Nice. High score! 415 hours streamed in 3 months. Nice. Total streams 108. Sweet. 89 days streamed. Total hours watched 544. Thank you so much, everybody, for that. That's awesome. Yeah, top categories is Magic. A little bit of Expedition 43, a little bit of other stupid stuff. Yeah, top stream with the raid from Not Rashid. Thank you very much for that one, Rashid. A lot of chats, a lot of emotes. Biggest fans, Wings Flare, Raisasa, Uzuru, Sword of Kato. It's been a while since I've seen Sword of Kato. Kinda busy. Crossovers with Bloody Sunny, Not Rashid, and Chef Attack. Some raids here and there, especially Hamhawks. Ooh. I've muted this clip, unfortunately. Was quite awesome though. Oh, hype happenings. 11,000 points spent in my channel so far, nice. And affiliate unlocked. Whoop whoop. Perfect. Nice! So yeah, have to screenshot that, that's for sure. But will definitely grow in size even more. So see you all next year. With that, let's continue. Kind of strange that Magic does not give me any music. Oh, but it's okay, it's okay. You can click share. Sweet. Ooh. Fetching sharing options. On X, on Facebook, on Contacts, and on Reddit. Sweet. That's nice. So hi everybody. Let's go see how far we come for our Trainwreck draft. Yeah, 455 hours and 79 streams is a lot of time. My streams normally are between 4 and 5 hours at average. 3 and 4 hours I would say. I think the longest stream that I did was during Viewer Battle Weekend, and that was 8 hours straight. That was quite nasty. And then the other one was, I think, also 7 or 8 hours straight with the Through the Wind Paths going infinite. I think we played at least 6 or 7 drafts that day. That was a long day, but it was a lot of fun. How do you have 79 streams in 63 distinct days? Maybe if you had to reload the stream, that could be something. Okay, we'll keep that. We've got the Administrator, a little bit of this cut. We'll have to lose somehow soon. Because I cannot believe that this deck already is 5 in 1. This is so strange. Yeah, Twitch's numbers on the recap are not the most accurate. Pirate Software had a look at them yesterday. And yeah, for whatever reason, Twitch said that he collected $12 million in... what's it called? It's Spende in Deutsch. In donations, yeah. It was $200,000, not 12 million. So, a little bit strange. Let's play the Tylee, see if we can curve out. Don't talk about roaches, it's a case of unfollowing. Oh. You can think about 4 whatever you want to. But he's a good guy. If someone talks bad about him, I will definitely defend him. Those who don't know him talk a lot of smutness and dirt about him. But it should never be a reason, if you don't like a streamer, to just go on the offense against someone else. Nonetheless, what can we do? We can go Osai's Cruelty, discard 2, then attack with the Tylee for 4. See what happens. Pirate is a roach. I was live in his stream where the clip happened with the OnlyFans thing. He did not roach out. He could not help them. They were stupid and they were aggressive, but I will not debate about that. If you were not there live, you don't know what you're talking about. All of those clips out of context are so annoying. They are so stupid. Yeah, you don't only know about the clip? Yeah. It's the aftermath. The aftermath was terrible. And he's still losing a lot of followers because there are some hate and slop tubers which just want to drag him through the mud. I hate those people. I will never appreciate that kind of content creation. It's so stupid. They earn a lot of money with it, but I'm kind of sad that there are so many haters out there. I think people should just be happy about life and not live in hate. It's a little bit sad. Nonetheless, we're having a lot of fun with this game, but because sheesh, drawing all of our lands like champions. Having a nice crew administrator here. Peak action. Yeah. Opponent with the run and shaw and curve out, nice. So yeah, it's by the way one of the reasons why I'm not allowing clips from other people on my channel. I hate clipping out of context. It's so unnecessary. So we can force the opponent to make some nice little blocks. I can force them to block with the run and shaw, eat the Tylee. Can just attack and make the trade with the administrator here. Don't want to trade my administrator for the wall drop sentries though. We could just go white, eat the sentries, and see if we are good enough for that. So what can we do? Can Fire Nation attack? We have 6-7 mana if we do it like this. I think that's okay. Let's go and give Tidy Firebending just because reasons. Let's hit them with everything. Firebend, make a Firebender. The question is, what do I want to trade with? Run and Shaw. They can eat the Tidy with the captives either way. So yeah, I think we just keep the captives out of the picture, force them to maybe block with the Run and Shaw if they don't want to take too much damage. Play the Fire Nation attacks too, see what happens. But yeah. Okay, the double block, that's very good for us. Nice! So far so good. Yeah, we don't have to talk about it. People think what they think. I will never try to change your opinion of a person. But it's one of my one of my 5 knightly vows and virtues that I stay compassionate, stay honorable, stay generous. Show a little bit of value for those who are in the right and those who are in the wrong. And definitely have a lot of fun. So yeah, compassion is the most important thing I think in life. This is also one of the reasons why I set those 5 rules in my chat box. If you agree to them, you should abide by them, otherwise you get banned in my chat. But I'm normally not banning people because they have a different opinion. Opponent now with the Avatar Roku, which is kinda crazy into Boulder. So can we still win this somehow? We've got another 5 Nation attack, so that's okay. Can ramp up a little bit with the Palace here. Can give the Tidy Firebending too. I think we just attack in with everything. This is not a good attack, but at least it's a fun attack. So pay the 1. Who is not allowed to block? I think it will be the World Top Sentries. If they want to eat my Tidy, they should definitely offer me something bigger than that. Also keeps them from getting life back with their Lesson Engrave. So do it like this. Go full control, see what happens. So let's go, Fire Nation attacks. Get all of the big stuff out of the way. They go down to 3. We have some lethal attacks. Their Roku is bad though with making a dragon token here. Yeah. Always think of yourself as the best person and best version of yourself. I think that is one of the easiest ways to grow in life, personally, and just to keep a strong mind. It doesn't matter what you think, as long as you will it, you're definitely in the right. So yeah, us being on the offense is definitely the play here. Avatar Roku is just busted, that's for sure. Losing against that card is definitely not too bad for me. Getting all of the firebending action is definitely something that we need. Not having any allies for the Ardilambo sucks. Can still curve out, and the Rough Rhino Cavalry with the Trample could be a win condition here. So let's commit to the board and see if it's good enough. Also exiling the lesson from our opponent's grave, kinda nice with the Wall Top Sentries not giving any life. Could still be another win. As crazy as it sounds. Ostrich for us. So, seems like more lessons in grave. Haha, okay, no. They're still not really dead, but ever so close to it. Because a big... Okay, how many lessons do we have? Get the sorcery out, adios. Another Fire Nation Palace, nice. So what can I do? Instant sorcery. This does not matter, they don't have any interaction, we just attack in and go to town. Do we have the 8? Yeah, we do. So I think we just go and exhaust right away before I'm too stupid. Yeah, they have to double block the Rough Rhino and that's their undoing. Show them the Fire Palace just because and go to attack. Firebend a lot. This should be game. If it's not game, I'm stupid. You can definitely call me so too. I love to punt on stream. So that's a thing. Oh, knowing the opponent's last card is definitely what I love in this scenario. Yeah, there's a concession. What the heck is going on? Unbelievable. 5-1, 6-1. Cannot believe it. Guess I'll have to end stream after this. This is unbeatable. What the heck is happening? Smashing our opponents left and right with our deck. Winning record already. A lot of wild cards. Bovine intervention, nice. I tell you, if this draft deck trophies, oh, I don't know what I will be doing. I don't know what I will be doing. Hey, Seb, welcome back. Coming at the perfect time. We're 6-1 in our avatar draft of today. The madness is going quite strong. Playing Trainwreck.draft, and for whatever reason, we have one of the best win rates of all of our drafts so far. So that's really strange. Playing a little bit of firebending, a little bit of exiling. Yeah. How do you do, Seb? How was your week so far? I hope you're doing fine. So, can start with the firebending student or with the Deserter's Disciple. I think both are good. Would love more instant speed stuff, but it's still okay. Firebending student was really good so far. Love it. Okay, hits me for 2, that's fine. You can curve out. Don't have no instant speed shenanigans. See what our opponent does. I think we just play the engineer and grow our board. The more firebending, the better for me. The only really good instant that we have is Fire Nation attacks. One or two games. So definitely high pick. Cunning maneuver also nice. Here opponent with the Boomy Splash. Ooh, we've got the Osiris Cruelty here. Definitely have to play that one here. Discarding them 2 in this spot is really good for us. Also enables a little bit more damage. Keeping our opponent from playing their big stuff. They have got some good ones. Yikes, Earth Rumble and the Flopsy. So make 3 mana, cry a little bit. Oh, Exhaust, so good. Exhaust is really good with firebending. Wow, opponent with the bitter work, so that sucks. You're driving on snow roads currently. Ooh, please drive safe. I'm more like Osai's first trap. Nom 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 nom. So what can we do? We could remove the rebellious captives. They still need a little bit to grow. Opponent will exhaust next turn for their land, I would say. So shorting the Iris demonstration is good. Could play the Boiling Rock Rioter or the Peddlers here. We'll definitely take, that's for sure. Not hitting our 4th land sucks. I think we just go for the Rioter and pass. Just exiling the stuff from Grave is good enough for me. Peddlers as a solid blocker is also nice. Yeah, Osa is rocking a 30 pack, that's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 pack here. There is solid side muscles. Kinda like it. Opponent not attacking with the land is good for us. No drawn card. We can Iris demonstration next turn. Let's exile their stuff from grave. I think we'll go for the Flopsy here. Ooh, Fire Nation Palace is good. Can double spell, which is nice. So I think we just attack in. If we had a nice firebending deck, our opponent would be dead already. I could have attacked for 1 extra damage. Big oops. Play the Deserter's Disciple. Play the Demonstration on their lands. No extra card draw for you. Keep your stuff. The extra damage might matter. Pass for now. Disciple also being an ally is quite good. The board concedes. Yes! I cannot believe it. We definitely were the luckiest person in the room. I'll have to end stream after this. Sorry, everybody. Oh boy. 7-1. I cannot believe it. This is unbelievable. This is crazy. This is really, really crazy. So yeah. Nice. First trophy draft of this format. So everybody, for Seb who came in a little bit later, and for everybody else, here's a nice short little after review. We did it, finally. Got another trophy draft in, you cannot believe it. So we are cashing in quite nice. Ever so close to our season pass gems again. We'll be definitely splurging a lot of gems though, because I love Avatar. The set is so fun and so powerful. So I wanted full collection for the night of your channel. Big shoutouts to Catgator winning me 2 or 3 games just because he burned the opponent at the right time. Big shoutouts to our opponent being a little bit scared with their tokens. I think they should have attacked a little bit more often, especially the very important game number 3 against allies. We should have lost that one. That was crazy. Fire Nation attacks is really, really good. Firebending can be especially busted. Our deck did not enable it too good, but Firebending Student was nuts. Deserter's Disciple getting that last points of damage in was really awesome. Binding Rock Rioter just being there and exciting some lessons was clutch. Especially against the Sentinels, which give you life if they die. Big shoutouts to the Lee with the Unblockable. It was really good to get some attacks in. And the prowess on a creature which just get some blockers out of the way was chef's kiss. So although the synergy were all over the place and not really there, we still kind of found our way through the needle and locked in, got ourselves our first trophy draft. So big shoutouts to the deck. Catgator, I love you. 7 mana seems not to be the problem in this format, so perfect. Other than that, pick your removal high, get your values going, and definitely get yourself some bombs. Kinda happy to see Aaang. We might have to play him in the next zero budget brawl. But until then, this will be it. Let's give the deck a final shoutout. Make a little screenshot, just so that I can remember this awesome draft and for the Discord. If you want to support the stream, want to support the channel, consider always commenting, liking, subscribing on the YouTubes, on the Twitches. Helps the stream out a lot. Gets the message going that you can draft whatever you want and still win some games in Avatar. And other than that, let's cash in our gems and I see you all in the next one. Om nom 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 nom. See you soon. For my Twitchers, I cannot stop this. This was an awesome trainwreck draft. Never did I ever draft so little synergies and still won so many games. So we will be raiding someone. If you have someone in mind, let me know. Other than that, you know the drill. You've got the Loris, you got the channel points. Can redeem something for the channel, for yourself. Whatever you want. If you raid with me, you get at least, I think, 250 channel points, so that's a good thing. Can have a look at the smaller streamers. Earth King is a big guy support, that's kind of fun. If you want to see more limited, we can definitely join the other limited players out there. I think Kenji should be online, aka Numa Tanami. Not sure if he is online. Yeah, he's online. So can we abuse Quick Draft? Might be kind of fun. Raid Pixel Nomad, can definitely do that too. So if you want to drop by Pixel Nomad, say hey. That's easy. What does it do today? Golgari Midrange Abuser gets pooped on. Interesting. So yeah, I think we'll be raiding Pixel Nomad. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Pixel. And yeah, let's do that. Start raido. Here we go. There's the button. Start the raid. Definitely say hi. Show him a lot of love. And other than that, I will see you all on Friday, because tomorrow I've got a business meeting at 10 a.m. So I won't be back in time. Might come online for a short little draft or some zero budget brawl. Might also just concentrate on the YouTube videos. But other than that, let's start the raid. I will see you all at the very least, at the very latest, during our view battle weekend. Saturday, Sunday is the drill. And until then, be good, be brave. Love you all. Have an awesome time wherever you are on the world. And I will see you soon. If not on Twitch, on the YouTubes. And if you want to stay up to date, definitely join our Discord too. Description box holds all of the secrets. The about page will show you the way. Other than that, have an awesome time. And I see you all the next time, everybody. Have a nice day and an awesome week. Until then, bye bye.